It's time for football in East Texas. This is Jerry Hansen. Welcome to the Carthage High School football broadcast. Portion of our broadcast made possible by Prosperity Bank, the Hope Clinic, Courtney Construction, Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Fire and Safety, and Hal's AC. Larry Allen will be providing the play-by-play. Mark Harris and Otis Amy will describe all the action. Dustin Burns will be live on the sidelines. Our live broadcast is brought to you in part by Carthage Service and Tires, Pritchard and Abbott, Panola College, XL Ford, the First State Bank and Trust Company, and Central Baptist Church of Carthage. The Bulldogs, under the direction of Coach Scott Surratt, earned the gold last year as they captured another state championship. Can they do it again? Other sponsors making our live broadcast of the state champion Bulldogs include Carthage Flower Shop, Panola National Bank, Carthage Furniture, Pippin Motor Company, Hudson Financial, and Farmers State Bank. Now, we'll be back with our starting lineup, but first, thanks to Carthage Hardware, State Farm Tate Barber, Bauer Furniture Company, Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop, and Scarborough's Realty. Now, Larry Allen will be back with the starting lineup right after this word from Panola College.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
Now, with tonight's starting lineup, here's your play-by-play announcer, Larry Allen.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry Hansen. We are coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas, for the first time since August 31st. The Carthage Bulldogs are at home, and it's a big night tonight, homecoming, which means, of course, the Queen recognition. That'll be coming up here in just a few minutes, and also we're going to have 3 distinguished alumni recognized tonight. But in the football game, quite a contest coming up. We have number 1 against number 4 in the state in Class 4A, plus 2 defending state champions. It doesn't get much better than that. So let's start by taking a look at the Bulldog offense, and we'll start with the offensive line. Callum Barber is starting at center. Started all 16 games last year, 6'2", 255, a senior. Starting at right guard is junior T. Kellum. Kellum, 5'10", 305-pounder. The left guard is Kevion Booty, 6'2", 285 pounds, a senior. The left tackle is J.T. Romero. Romero, Booty, and Barber started all those games last year. Romero, 6'2", 220, a junior. And the right tackle, who is committed to Baylor University, is Tykees Crawford, 6'5", 307-pound junior. So, once again, the offensive line, Barber is the center. The guards are Kellum and Booty, and the tackles are Romero and Crawford. All right, we'll have the wideouts for you and the tight end when Bulldog football returns on KGAS.
Ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the number 1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oilfield maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
All right, we're back at Bulldog Stadium, and when the homecoming activities begin, we'll go straight to Carl Hedges, Jerry, and Wanda Hansen for the description of that. But until then, continuing with the Bulldog offense, tight end is going to be Caden Holcomb. He's also the deep snapper for the Bulldogs this year. Holcomb, 6'1", 175, a senior, 10 receptions, 170 yards for the senior tight end. Kelvonte Dixon is one of the wideouts, leads the team in receptions with 23 for 368 yards and 3 TDs. Kelvonte, outstanding speed, 6'1", 180, a junior.
Good
the
evening.
Other wideout, and
Welcome
now we're going to go to Carl Hedges.
2018. As we continue to build on tradition, homecoming gives us a chance to reflect on the past and to make new memories. To those of you who are returning to your alma mater, it's a time for you to consider fond memories of your homecoming activities. For the 2018 CHS students, it has been a week of decorating the school, cheering at the pep rally, dressing up for TV Characters Tuesday, Wild Wild West Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and creating beautiful, wonderful memories. For all of us, homecoming is a treasured tradition, bringing together a homecoming court of lovely ladies, good friends, distinguished alumni, class reunions, and East Texas football. An important part of our homecoming festivities is the presentation of the 2018 inductees to the Carthage Independent School District Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. These outstanding graduates will be introduced immediately after the crowning of our homecoming queen. The CHS homecoming queen is selected from a court of duchesses nominated by the football team. The student body chooses the queen by secret ballot vote. Our first duchess this evening is Duchess Lizzie Walker, daughter of Brett and Christy Chandler and Stephen and Terry Lee Walker. Escorted to the center of the field by her father, her grandparents are Tom and Pam Goodson, Gina Walker Bowman, Jennifer Chandler, Terry and Sandra Fitzgerald. Lizzie is a 4-year cheerleader, 3-year member of volleyball, member of Technology Students Association, Key Club, member of Future Farmers of America, and National Honor Society. She is a member of the First United Methodist Church, also a member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group. Lizzie was named to All-Academic Volleyball Team. She was selected as a CHS Spotlight student and is an All-American cheerleader and is a Pin It Forward recipient. Her future plans are to major in business at Ole Miss University. Lizzie's escort is Callum Barber, son of Tate and Catherine Barber. His grandparents are Connie Sigmiller, Jim Brummett, and Buddy and Annette Barber. Callum is a 4-year member of the Bulldog football team and a 4-year member of the CHS basketball team. He is also a 4-year member of Carthage Theater UIL one-act play company. He is a member of the UIL academic team, National Honor Society, and Student Council. Callum is a member of the First United Methodist Church. He is also senior class president and was named Best Actor at the District UIL One-Act Play Contest. Was named to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Conference for Outstanding Sophomore Students. Was named Academic All-District Basketball and Second Team All-District Football. Callum plans to attend the University of Arkansas and pursue a degree in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lizzie Walker and Mr. Callum Barber. The second Duchess is Miss Kennedy Preston, daughter of Darren and Amber Preston, escorted to the center of the field by her father. Her grandparents are Sandy Preston and the late Carl Preston, Mike and Diana Breakville, and the late T.J. Switzer. Kennedy has been named a cheerleader for 4 years, a member of the volleyball team for 2 years, a member of CHS TV 2 years, a member of the Pine Bur yearbook staff, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Kennedy attends Cedar Grove Baptist Church, and she is also a member of the First Baptist Church Youth Group. As a junior and senior, she was named All-American Cheerleader. She is also a Pin It Forward recipient. Kennedy plans to major in nursing at the University of Arkansas. Kennedy's escort is Mr. Alan Campos, son of Maria Riano and Rosaleo Campos. Alan has played football for the past 2 years. He was a member of the 2017 state championship football team. He is a member of the Future Farmers of America Key Club and has participated in UIL mathematics. He is a member of St. William's Catholic Church. After graduation, he would like to attend a university and pursue a degree in sports management. He would like to represent athletes promoting his love of all sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kennedy Preston and Mr. Alan Campos. The third Duchess is Dakidra Pope, the daughter of Ashika Ingram and David Pope. She is escorted to the center of the field by her father. Her grandparents are Betty Henderson, Evelyn Boyd, and Karen Ingram. Dakidra is a member of the Varsity Lady Dogs volleyball team, and she is a member of the instructional practice in the education program of CHS, where she works at Carthage Primary. Her future plans are to play volleyball on the collegiate level, and she would like to start a cosmetic makeup business. Dakidra is escorted by McCain Jones, son of Rosalind and Malcolm Jones. His grandparents are Stella and James Woods. McCain is a member of the 2016-2017 state Bulldog football teams, the Bulldog track and field teams, two-time district, two-time area, and two-time regional member. And he is a member of the Pine Bur yearbook staff. His future plans are to attend college on a track and field scholarship and major in either accounting or marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dakidra Pope and Mr. McCain Jones. The fourth homecoming Duchess is Miss Emily Lidke, daughter of Randy and Carrie Lidke. Escorted to the center of the field by her father, her grandparents are Bob and Neva Smith, Dennis Stanley, and Mary Jo Borlett. Emily has been a cheerleader for 4 years at CHS, a student council member for 4 years, and a 2-year member of the Technology Students Association. She is a member of the First Baptist Church. She serves as co-captain of the varsity cheerleaders, and she is an All-American cheerleader. She is president of the National Honor Society, and she is a dual credit student at Panola College, where she is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa National Honor Fraternity. Emily's future plans are to attend Texas A&M University to pursue a degree in operating room nursing. Her escort is Mr. Wade Cumbie, son of Lori Kraft and the grandson of Richard and Mary Kraft. Wade is a member of the 2017 state Bulldog football team, the baseball team, and FFA. He is also a member of Ducks Unlimited. Wade is a member of the First Baptist Church in Carthage. He plans to attend college and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Lidke and Mr. Wade Cumbie. Our fifth homecoming Duchess is Miss Sophie Clakeley, daughter of Sherry Johnson and Stephen Clakeley. Escorted to the center of the field by her father, her grandparents are Sharon and Wayne Stewart and Jean Clakeley. Sophie's extracurricular activities include varsity cheer, a member of the Career Preparation and Student Work Program at CHS, and a member of the National Honor Society. She is employed by Legacy Tumble and Cheer of Carthage, a member of the First Baptist Church. After graduation, Sophie would like to cheer on the collegiate level and plans to pursue a degree in business. Sophie's escort is Mr. Gunnar Capps, son of Shane and Crystal Capps. His grandparents are Mike and Phyllis Capps. Gunnar's extracurricular activities include football, baseball, and Future Farmers of America. He is a member of the 2016-2017 state champion football teams. Gunnar was named first team all-district quarterback, first team all-state quarterback, and in 2017 offensive most valuable player. Also, he was first team all-district catcher in baseball. Gunnar has committed to play baseball for Weatherford Junior College, and he plans on pursuing a football scholarship as well. He plans to major in business, and after college, he would like to open a sports marketing agency. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophie Blakely and Mr. Gunnar Capps. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the 2018 Carthage High School Homecoming Court. Carrying the crown and roses for presentation to the new queen are Senior Class Vice President Landon Green, daughter of Rex and Tara Green, and the 2017 Queen, Miss Kimberlyn Bouillet, daughter of Jody and Karen Bouillet. The Student Council would like to thank the parents, students, and staff members who helped decorate CHS Commons area for Homecoming Week. The popcorn place for the beautiful homecoming flowers, and Miss Jolene Davis and her shop class for the beautiful arch for the field decorations. And now the moment you've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Homecoming Queen, Miss Dakedra Pope.
All right. And the long-awaited announcement of our homecoming queen and Wanda.
Absolutely beautiful tonight, as they are every year. I think it is very unique and different that our girls each year are dressed in suits or dresses with heels and hats, almost church attire. I know a lot of places they wear long sequin gowns.
Queen Dakedra Pope and her
And I saw some girls shopping here in Carthage the other day from Center wanting long sequin gowns to wear for their homecoming. But I think it's really interesting and nice that our girls still get all dressed up in their suits, and they were beautiful tonight. Our new queen is Dakedra Pope, and she has just been crowned, and Dakedra this evening had on an outfit that was red and black. She has a black hat. Her suit had a red skirt and a black jacket, and she was very beautiful. In fact, all of the girls I noticed this evening kind of carried our color theme. They were all either red, black, or white. Very lovely.
And again, congratulations to the 2018 Homecoming Court and our new queen. Our new queen again
is Dakedra Pope, and she was crowned by last year's queen, Kimberlyn Bouillet.
All right, very good. I want to thank you very kindly. We appreciate it. And Larry, I think next coming up will be our Hall of Fame inductees for the Alumni Association. So let's go back to our public address system.
Education Foundation President Sally Lipsy. Our first inductee this evening is Mr. Jim Payne, class of 1962. Jim Payne is CEO and chairman of the board of First State Bank and Trust Company, where he dedicated years establishing his career through various positions. He has contributed to the Texas Independent Bankers Association as a member of their board of directors. Jim has served as treasurer and on the administrative board for the First United Methodist Church. He is a founding member of the Panola County Girls Softball Association. His energetic involvement and leadership in numerous community service organizations speak of his affection for his hometown. Jim is a model to inspire and challenge today's youth. Congratulations, Mr. Jim Payne, for your long record of achievements and outstanding career. Our next inductee is Mr. Robert Douglas Browning, class of 1952. Bob Browning spent his school days contributing in FFA, the Drama Club, Math Club, football, and baseball. Following his service in the U.S. Army during the Korean conflict, he earned an accounting degree from Centenary College. After ever-rising positions in the oil and gas industry, Bob changed course to receive the position of administrator of Panola General Hospital. He was instrumental in restoring the Carthage Athletic Booster Club. Bob is a dedicated family man, patriot, and mentor. Congratulations, Mr. Bob Browning, for your long record of achievements and outstanding career. Our third inductee is Dr. Eddie Morrison, class of 1966. Dr. Eddie Morrison continued his education at Southern Methodist University, the University of Texas Southwestern Medical School, and as a pathology resident at Parkland Memorial Hospital. He gathered many honors for scholastic and community activities along the way. He then opened his private medical practice in Waco, where he got many honors and professional and community endeavors. As a lifelong member of the Boy Scouts of America, Eddie has earned many awards of merit and honor. As an Eagle Scout, a Cub Scout Master, a Boy Scout Master, and for his service on the staff of national and world BSA Jamborees. Congratulations, Dr. Eddie Morrison, the son of two outstanding instructors and people from Carthage schools. His parents, E.B. and Arita Morrison, helped form Carthage schools into what it is today. I know they're very proud of you, Dr. Morrison.
Three inductees into the
On behalf
Carthage
of the student
Independent
bodies,
School District Education Foundation's Hall of Fame, and they include from class of 1952 Bob Browning, class of 1962 Jim Payne, and class of 1966 Dr. Edward Morrison. Congratulations to these new inductees and to our Alumni Hall of Fame. We'll be back with more of our starting lineup right after this.
The summer clearance event is in full swing here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Right now, you can get a 2018 Ram 1500 quad cab for just $28,746 plus TT&L.
Looking for a great SUV? We've got you covered.
The amazing new 2018 Jeep Renegade is nicely equipped for just $21,815.
You have a nice radio voice. I just want you to know that. We only have 3 left at this price, so don't miss out. Come see us today at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Fire and safety equipment salutes everyone living a safe lifestyle. Safe is what we are, not what we do. Find an extensive array of personal protective equipment at Fire and Safety. Boots, gloves, hearing protection, and flame-resistant clothing. You needn't look anywhere else either for fire extinguishers, kitchen suppression systems, sales, service, and inspections. Fire and Safety stocks every tool or wearable needed to protect your family, employees, and yourself. Open Saturdays 8 till 3:30, 9036-938292, and 24/7 on Facebook and TexasFireandSafety.com.
Okay, Larry, now to you.
All right, tonight's introduction to the starting lineups made possible by Denny's. Denny's, where you find breakfast, lunch, and dinner any time of the day or night. Denny's bringing you the starting lineup. Well, we were looking at the tight end and also the wideouts, so quickly reviewing that. Caden Holcomb will be the tight end. The wideouts, Kelvonte Dixon and Kel Williams. We'll also see a lot of Baylor Colley, Roe Garrett in there, as well as Dixon and Williams. So that's a look at the wideout and the wideouts and the tight end for the Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the backfield also. Gunnar Capps will be the starting quarterback. 6'2", 190, a senior. 65 of 100 this year through the air, so that's a completion rate of 65%, 864 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 3 passes picked off. Hunter Hill is in concussion protocol, and so he will not be available tonight at fullback. Instead, it's going to be Cy Schumacher. Schumacher, 5'10", 185, a sophomore, getting his first varsity start. The tailback will be Tucker Smith. Tucker Smith, a 6', 195-pound senior, 55 carries this year for 333 yards, 8 touchdowns, and he also has 12 receptions for 117 yards and 3 touchdowns. So in other words, he has accounted for 11 of the team's 22 TDs. So again, that's Capps, the quarterback, Schumacher at fullback tonight, backed up by Rayvon Ingram, incidentally, and Tucker Smith will be the tailback, backed up by Mason Courtney. We'll be back to take a look at the defensive coordinator, Darren Preston, right after this break from KGAS.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical crew knows electricity. From light switches to oil well power, they know electricity and is your authorized Generac generator sales, installation, and service hookup. Hal's offers Goodman and Train indoor weather systems and works on everybody else's. New, upgrade, or repair, Hal's crew connects you now with financing. The Hal's crew is voted best electricians and best air conditioning contractor in Panola County. Know your electricity. Know Hal's number, 903-693-7451. Hometown guys Clyde Chamnish Jr. and Bo Watts at Carthage Service Center and Tire have the go-to mechanics of Panola County. Providing a free multi-point inspection is just one service offered. When buying new tires, every set comes with a service of free rotation and flat fixes for the life of the tires. Buy the Tire Road Hazard Plan for added peace of mind. Retail customers only. Here's a tire deal. Buy from CST during the summer months and you could be reimbursed. Get details on the Hill at West Panola and the Loop or call 903-693-6688 Carthage Service Center and Tire.
All right, we're taking a look now at the linebackers for the Bulldogs. In the middle is going to be Rayvon Ingram, 5'11", 210, a junior. Leads the team with 34 tackles, 5 of those for loss, 2 sacks, 2 quarterback pressures, 1 pass broken up. Great year so far for Rayvon. The wheelbacker moved to linebacker at the last ball game up there at Gilmer. That's Cole Whitlock, 5'8", 180 junior. At the soundbacking position, soundbacker is going to be Alan Campos, 5'9", 175, a junior. Darren Preston providing a footnote that if he does start, it'll be probably limited action, if at all. So he'll be backed up by Mason Bobo, a 5'10", 175-pound junior, and also Jalen Brooks, 5'7", 180-pound senior with 28 tackles this year, and McCain Jones, 5'11", 180-pound senior. All right, the linebackers again, the starters, Campos, Rayvon Ingram, and Cole Whitlock. We'll take a look at the secondary right after this break from KGAS.
A few words.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
Band members and any participating members, may we honor you in this game by good sportsmanship and good attitudes. Forgive us for when we have failed you, and we thank you for the blessings that are coming. Amen, and let's play some football.
All right, we're taking a look now at the defense for the Bulldogs. And let's look at the corners now. DeAndre Bowman will be one of them, 5'8", 160-pound junior. The other one is Ja'Cory Ware, 5'11", 165, a senior. Ware, who set a school record last year with 4 interceptions in one ball game, tied a school record with 8 for the season. He has 9 tackles this year, 2 picks this year, and 1 pass broken up. In the secondary at the safety position, Stephen Darden moving in from Beckville this year, 5'10", 175, a senior, 2 interceptions for him this season. He'll be at strong safety, the free safety. With his 3rd start of the year is Austin Morgan. He has a couple of interceptions, 5'11", 165-pound sophomore. So again, the corners are Bowman and Ware, and the safeties are Darden and Morgan for the Bulldogs. All right, we'll return to Bulldog Stadium right after this from KGAS.
Jeanette and Darcy at the Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage want to help you create a beautiful arrangement of fresh flowers and any other gift ideas. Not only can they handle all of your flower needs, they also have balloons, gift baskets, candy, and candles. Call Carthage Flower Shop at 903-693-3248 or stop by today to treat that special someone, no matter the reason.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
First State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC equal housing lender, provides convenient, quick, and reliable control of your money with the FSB&T Smart ATM. Helpful technology that's close to visiting an FSB&T teller. You don't need deposit slips or envelopes. It provides instant deposits confirmation with all cash deposits immediately available. Check deposits print on your receipt with up to $3,000 available per business day. And FSB&T Smart ATM is awake 24/7. Waiting for you at the First State Bank and Trust Convenience Bank.
Well, if you are not aware, Pleasant Grove is one of 4 high schools in the Texarkana area, including Liberty ILO. Texas High is also up there, and Arkansas High. And Pleasant Grove for years has been recognized as a strong baseball school. As of just a few years ago, they had 6 or 7 straight regional championships. Josh Gibson has come in and has turned the football program around in a big-time way. He's in his 4th year. Now, the first year they went 6-5. The second year, 6-7. 6-7, of course, means that they won a couple of playoff games. And then he took them from 6-7 in 2016 to 16-0 last year. So they had an increase of 10 wins last year above their win total the previous year. 16-0 last year, and they won that state championship with a perfect mark. And they are 4-1 this year. Should be really 5-0 if you listen to the interview with Coach Surratt, because they lost to Gladewater but turned it over 5 times. This team runs out of a wing tee. The only time Coach Surratt indicating that we'll face a wing tee team this year in the regular season. And they do go into a huddle, but then once they break the huddle, they are a short sprint to the line of scrimmage. And you heard Coach Surratt, of course, saying that, mentioning that they do that to try to prevent the defense from seeing the formation and being able to adjust to it. Their quarterback is a junior, 6'1", 185. That's Ben Harmon. He is 30 of 58 for 656 yards, 9 touchdowns. So in other words, 9 of his 30 completions have gone the distance. They've gone for a TD. The top rusher is one of their 3 1,000-yard rushers last year. That's Bruce Garrett, 5'11", 187, a junior, averaging 8 yards per carry this year, 70 carries for 561 yards. James Wiggins complements Garrett. Wiggins with an average of 6.8 yards per carry, or 94 yards per game. The Pleasant Grove Hawks this year have rushed the football on an average of 304 yards per game, 133 through the air for a total of 437. So 70% of their yardage this year has come on the ground, 30% through the air, whereas the Bulldogs, 44% on the ground and 56% through the air. On defense, Pleasant Grove giving up 23 points a game. They've created 12 turnovers for the year. The Bulldogs giving up 23.5 per game, so team's pretty equal there. And the Bulldogs have forced 14 turnovers. All right, we'll be back at Bulldog Stadium to hear from Otis Amy and Mark Harris right after this from your Sports Beat station.
Grace is one of the greatest truths we learn about God in the Bible. Grace tells us that though we do not deserve God's blessings, because of His nature, God offers us His blessings anyway. We all enjoy being the beneficiaries of God's grace. The Bible also tells us that we are to show grace to others as well. In Proverbs 3:27, we are told not to withhold good from others when it is within our power to do so. This is Monty Pierce, pastor at Central Baptist in Carthage. We are trying to learn together to be a people that shows grace to one another. Do you need a little grace? We invite you to join with us. On Sunday mornings, we have Bible study for all ages at 9:30, and the worship service begins at 10:45. If you can't join us in person, we're live on KGAS AM and FM and on cable channel 18. This is Dr. Monty saying, may God richly bless you as you seek to serve Him.
Beat the heat with a GE room air conditioner from Carthage Furniture. Whether you need to cool one room or 5, Carthage Furniture can keep you cool. Choose from 2 models running on 110 volts or 2 models running on 220 volts. From 1,000 BTUs to 24,000 BTUs, prices start at $299. That includes free delivery and installation. Did I mention these units are Hair by GE? Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash on West Panola. Carthage Furniture, keeping you cool this summer. And remember, Rosa speaks Spanish.
All right, before we hear from Otis and Mark, let's get these officials introduced. The introduction of the officials is made possible by the City of Carthage, home of the 6-time state champion Carthage Bulldogs. This is the first Tyler crew that we've had this year, I believe. Referee is Wes Hall. The umpire is Vincent Williams. Line judge Kelly Talent. The head linesman Tim Cummins. And the back judge is Kay Clemens. All right, Otis, lead us off here.
Well, we've been off a week. It's going to be exciting to see this ball game tonight. It's going to be a contrast of style. And whichever team that can impose their will be the victorious team. Obviously, we want to play fast, and they're going to want to try to slow the ball down and play tempo. You know, they want a game in the 20s. We want a game in the mid-30s or 40s. We'll just be interested to see which teams come out and impose their will on the other team.
Well, of all the games that we've done, Larry, in the last few years, on paper, this looks like, to me, the most equal. We've got two good quarterbacks who manage the game real well. We've got 2 running backs. We don't mention Mason. He comes in later. And so I'm telling you, you can't win as many games as they've won. They lost one, with fumbleitis. But other than that, they're an up-and-coming program going up in the Northeast Texas area. We had the reputation of the old fella that's winning, and these guys want to knock us off. They went all the way to state last year, and so it just proves to you they know how to win big games. And so the way I have not heard of anything mentioned, I don't know about you, Otis, about their offensive or the defensive line. I have heard of their good 6'6", 220-pound sophomore that we're going to have to deal with. But other than that, I hadn't heard anything about them offensively. Of course, that's where the game is won, in the trenches. So I haven't heard anything about their offensive defensive line. But we've got experience. They've got experience. If we play our game, we ought to win this game.
All right, let's mention the player that Mark was bringing up there. That is Landon Jackson. I intended to focus on him. Landon Jackson is just a sophomore, and he already has 9 Division I offers, including Texas, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and Baylor. And listed in the program as 6'5", 222. 39 tackles this year, 9 for loss, 2 sacks. Get this, 16 quarterback pressures in 5 games, 2 passes broken up, and 3 forced fumbles. I asked Coach Surratt in the interview if he's going to primarily line up on the side of Tykees Crawford or J.T. Romero, and his answer was the Bulldogs fully expect him to move around from one side or the other. Okay, the teams are out on the field, both teams, and we are rising for the national anthem, which will be sung by the Carthage High School Choir. Tonight's national anthem performed by the Carthage High School a cappella choir. It's received numerous awards at both invitational competitions and at UIL contests. Many of these choir members have received individual awards at both UIL and TMEA competitions. 3 students in this year's choir are 2018 Texas All-State Choir members, and they'll be singing under the direction of Mr. Tommy Corley. All right, the national anthem sung by the Carthage High School a cappella choir under the direction of Tommy Corley. We mentioned earlier that this is a game between two defending state champions. I went back to look in the record book, and in the last 9 years, this is the third such meeting for Carthage. In 2011, we faced the Henderson Lions, both Carthage and Henderson winning state championships in 2010. And in 2010, we went up against the Gilmer Buckeyes, and both Gilmer and Carthage won it all in 2009. So the third time in the last 9 years that we have been participants in a defending state champ versus defending state champ. And the Bulldogs are tonight in their red uniforms with white numbers, red helmets. And across the way, the Pleasant Grove Hawks are in white uniforms. And they have black numerals, and they're going to be wearing black helmets. And Otis, I tell you what, Otis and Mark, what a difference in the numbers suited up. Quite a difference, isn't it?
It sure is.
And I run the clock on Thursday nights for the junior high games or the JV and varsity games, JV and freshman games. Okay, incidentally, the coin toss is brought to you tonight by Pony Express. And Pony Express is on Friday. Bulldog Cheeseburger Basket Special. Bulldog Cheeseburger Basket Special. Have you had that, Mark?
No, I have not.
Okay. That's the Pony Express bringing you tonight's coin toss. And again on Friday, today, Bulldog Cheeseburger Basket Special. All right. And I need one of you fellas to help me out. Who won it and what are we doing here?
We're receiving. I don't know who won it, but we're receiving.
You think we won it, Otis?
Either we won it or they deferred to the second half.
Okay.
Yeah, we won the kickoff.
Okay, let's go down quickly to our XL sideline, Mike and Dustin Burns.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. You know, if anybody watched Pleasant Grove last year in the state championship game, they have greatly improved over years past in the football program, been great in baseball. It may take us a couple of series to adjust to their offense. They run the slot T or wing T offense, a lot of pulling, motion, different direction with the running backs. Just stick to our game plan, big atmosphere, big crowd at home, homecoming. Look for just a good game for the Dolls tonight. Limit the mistakes, penalties, and turnovers, and we ought to be all right.
First half kickoff brought to you by the Popcorn Place, home to all of your Bulldog snacks, popcorn, and apparel. Here's a sky kick, and we're going to come up and make the catch at the 29 up to the 30. And let's see, coming left to the 35 and across the 35 to the 36-yard line. We caught the sky kick at the 29 and returned it 7 to the 36.
Number 2, I believe.
Yeah, Ja'Cory Ware on the return.
Ja'Cory Ware.
All right, so once again, that Bulldog offensive line, Barber's in the middle, flanked by Kellum and Booty, the guards. Romero and Tykees Crawford are the tackles. And the Bulldogs go out, and they'll be sending out there Caden Holcomb. They're going to split out Roe Garrett to the left, and we got a couple split to the right. That's going to be Williams and Dixon split to the right. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at our own 36-yard line. Gunner's going to go back into the shotgun to take the snap. Tucker Smith to his right in the backfield. All right, snap back to Gunner. Gunner, great protection, throws right. This ball is incomplete, intended over there for Kel Williams.
Yeah, a little quick. The little opening game jittery kind of overthrew him, had him open. But you need to get your quarterback involved early, and that's what we usually do.
Right. We had a little short motion there to see what coverage they're in. Now we know that they're a straight man.
All right, this time we've got a wing left and a wing on the right. Now he goes motion left. That's Holcomb. And here's the handoff going to go to Tucker. Tucker coming left. And he cuts up field and picks up about 2 yards to the 38. Bulldogs going to be facing 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 coming up from the 38.
Pretty good defensively there by Pleasant Grove. They had pretty good push off the defensive line. That big boy they're talking about kind of reminds me of Jared McClin. Big, lanky, hard to get to if you're blocking.
He's lined up opposite Romero on this play. All right, Gunner in the shotgun. And we have 2 receivers split out to the left. All right, and 2 to the right. And a wing on the right side. All right, snap back to Gunner. Gunner looking left. He's throwing left. This ball is caught It is caught by Tucker Smith after he juggled it twice, and it's going to be a completion to the 44, pickup of 6, 4th and 2.
I don't know if that was going to him or not. There was a receiver behind him under Otis that looked like he was wide open too.
Yes.
All right, so it's now 4th and 2 for Carthage at our 44-yard line. 4th and 2 at the 44. And no sign yet of a punt, but remember Tucker Smith is one of our punters, and looks like no dogs are going for it. Gunner is under center. Going to go for it on 4th and 2 from our 44. Big play here early in the ball game. Gunner this time, handoff Tucker. Tucker with the first down, breaks it to the 50, and he's brought down at about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 9 yards. First down. How's AC first down?
That'd be kind of a trap there. It kind of opened up, and he hit the line of scrimmage with nobody touching him.
Right, one play away from scoring. They had one player there.
All right, now first down and 10 for Carthage at the Pleasant Grove 47. Dixon goes motion right this time. And the team looks over to the sideline to get the call.
Notice the middle of the field is wide open. It's because they're playing straight man.
All right, Gunner this time with the snap. He's being pressured by Jackson, the big boy, and throws it away over into the Pleasant Grove bench. Jackson, their big sophomore defensive end, applying a pressure there at time on Gunner Caps.
And we haven't had that in the last 2 years when Gunner's been the quarterback. He's usually had a pretty good protection there, but then being man-on-man, I can see where maybe Kilvante may shine here at one point.
All right, Gunner with second down and 10 at the Pleasant Grove 47-yard line. Now he sends Dixon motion to the right. Here's Gunner, fakes to the left, now to the right, throws left, and is caught by Tucker Smith out of the backfield. No, that's Holcomb, and he's immediately brought down for no gain.
That was kind of a screen looking to me, and they defensed it very well.
Yeah. They're very, very fast on defense.
Yeah, flying to the ball, going 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and mainly 5 defensive backs. Sometimes they'll bring an outside linebacker up over our tackle or defensive end, but they just did a good job, like you said, defending that.
All right, 3rd down and 10 now for Carthage. 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Pleasant Grove 47-yard line, the Pleasant Grove Hawks. All right, Gunner's going to be in the shotgun. All right, sends Dixon in motion to the right. He's going to throw to Dixon. Dixon has it. Dixon to the 40, 50, 45, 40. First down, 35, 30, 25, 20. Going down to the far sideline. He's going to score. Kilvante Dixon with a 47-yard touchdown pass.
Great block by Cale William on the perimeter that got him in the end zone.
Well, you can tell the talent. You can't cover him one-on-one. If you give him a little space, he's got a lot like his brother. And then he's got an extra gear. And they threw a kind of a half moon, and he caught it in stride. Good pass, really, by Gunner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Carthage Hardware touchdown, 47-yard pass to Kilvante Dixon. The Bulldogs stop extra point coming up by Luis Piedra. Here's the snap, the kick away, and it is going to be good. Carthage up 7-zip. 8:41 left to play here in the first. Back right after this.
Have you ever noticed how some things seem to go together? Like Farmers State Bank and people who expect truly excellent service from their financial institution. If you want personal service, convenience, and a variety of unique banking packages, you'll fit right in with the ever-growing crowd at Farmers State Bank. Our commitment to this community began with our founding in 1904. That's more than a century of excellent service. Stop by and visit us at one of our 4 full-service locations: Carthage, Center, Shelbyville, and Waukegan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you know that Carthage Hardware does water testing for pools and spas? Stop by today to get your free analysis and pick up any chemicals you might need to get your pool ready for fun. With our full line of Clorox pool chemicals, cleaning accessories, and the best price in town on muriatic acid. We also have Diamond Crystal Salt product. Our new store hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Saturday, 7:30 to 2:30. So even those 8 to 5 jobs won't keep you from shopping with us. Find all this and more at Carthage Hardware, 320 West Panola Street in Carthage.
All right, again, the Carthage Hardware touchdown, 47-yard pass to Kilvante Dixon. Luis Piedra with the Bulldogs stop extra point, and Carthage leads it 7-0. 8:41 left to play in the first. And we get ready for the kick of Alberto Garcia. And I do not see Piedra out there, so it's going to be, sometimes we have both on the field. It's going to be Garcia booting it away. And here's his kick. high end-over-end kick, going to be taken back at the 2, up to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and stopped at the 27-yard line is going to be the Hawks. They're going to have it first and 10 at their own 27.
Now, Larry, we got 2 defensive players back in the ball game, don't we, that we haven't had out in 2 or 3 weeks, and Ponce hadn't been here in a long time.
And Owens.
That's right. And somehow, I tell you what, I forgot to mention those guys in the introduction to the starters. The defensive line, Quan Brown and Owens at the ends, Hicks and Ponce in the middle. And if you look real close, Owens is wearing what I'd describe as a long glove on that left arm, which protects the partial cast that he still has. All right, now they come quickly up to the line of scrimmage. This is the Harmon under center, hands off to one of the tailbacks, one of the backs, and he picks up about 7 yards out to the 34-yard line.
Looked like we weren't set there for some reason, Otis.
That's part of their strategy, to get up to the line of scrimmage and get the play off before we can move.
I think
and they did. They surprised us there.
I think that was Wiggins on the carry for 7. So it's now 2nd and 3 for Pleasant Grove. They'll stay in the huddle for a while, but boy, once they break it, it is a short sprint of about 6 or 7 yards up to the line of scrimmage. They are in all white uniforms tonight with black numerals and black helmets. Here they sprint up. Okay, Harmon under center. Harmon this time hands off to the running back. This is Garrett coming to his right. He has a first down to the 40, 45, and he stopped at the 45 after a pickup of 11 yards and a first down for the Hawks.
I believe we could have had him in the backfield back there right at the line of scrimmage. We overran the play there.
It's a good play by our safety, Darden, filling the hole. Made it stop.
Yeah, they like to do a lot of pulling, and you saw 2 pull there, and you just follow them. That's where the ball's going. Sometimes they'll decoy it. Like I said, it may take us 1 or 2, maybe 3 series to adjust to the speed. Been off 2 weeks and get used to it. You just see a whole lot of slot T or wing T offenses on a consistent basis, especially in 4A.
And that's the hard part about this game. You know, they're going to have to get used to this speed. It's going to take a couple series. You can't simulate this in practice.
Okay, Harmon, the quarterback, under center, hands off to the running back, and he stopped immediately for a loss. This is going to be Wiggins, and they're going to give him a great spot back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, Ingram filled the hole there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
That boy's turned out to be something special, and he's just a junior.
Once they hit that line of scrimmage, 3 seconds, they're going to center that ball.
Yes, sir.
All right, now number 40, their big defensive end. I was really surprised when Scott indicated to me in the interview that they play him. He plays 50% of the offensive play. So that is one young man that is in great shape because he goes all the plays on defense, and 50% of them he's in there at tight end. All right, they send a receiver wide out to the left. Okay, got 2 wings on the left side, 1 on the right. He goes motion left, and here's Harmon. He wants to throw it. Heavy pressure, and he has to throw it away. He was being stopped right there, being sacked by Rayvon Ingram, and he threw it away just before he hit the turf. They may call him down back there in the backfield.
They did.
They did. He was falling. It looked like he had a knee on the ground when he threw the ball.
That was great timing by Ingram. He had a blitz coming, and he was back in the backfield before the quarterback was.
One thing about Pleasant Grove, they do throw the ball well. I think they've attempted maybe 60 passes this year, completed almost 50%, more than 50%, over almost 700 yards passing. If you watched the game against West Arnstart last year, first play of the game, touchdown pass.
Okay, 3rd down and 18. And here's going to be the handoff going to Garrett, going left this time to the 40, and he stopped at the 43. So that was going to be 3rd down and very long, and he needed about 18, and he picks up on the play 6.
Yeah, good defense there, too. We did give them a little bit of space, but looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah. The downside of that offense, Larry, is they don't have many 3rd and 20 plays. And if you get behind the sticks like they did in that series, they're in trouble.
All right, we send Kilvante back deep. The line of scrimmage is going to be the 43 for this punt. And he's an excellent kicker. Head high snap. Big rush on him, but he gets it away. Kilvante calls for the fair catch and makes it back at the 21-yard line. So that's going to be 29-7, a 36-yard punt by the kicker. And his name is Dylan Williams, number 9, a left-footed kicker. So Carthage now leading 7-0. He's going to have it at their own 22-yard line.
Let's come out and play our game. We play our game. And if they keep, putting one man on Kilvante, they've got a long night.
All right, this time we're going to have a double tight end formation. with a wide receiver to each side, and the tailback with about a 9-yard drop is Tucker Smith. All right, Gunner under center, handoff Tucker. Tucker up the middle and on the left side and picks up let's see. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Good penetration by the defensive line there at that time by Pleasant Grove.
Well, that defensive line is stout. They're whipping us up front right now.
They've not only got the big defensive end, but they've got Marcus Burris, another sophomore, 6'4", 240 in there, number 44. So they've got some sophomores on that defensive line who can play. All right, now Gunner this time is going to be in the shotgun. They bring Roe Garrett over to the left, twins to each side. Here's Tucker going with the screen pass out to Tucker. He avoids a tackler to 20, 25, 30, has a first down across the 35 to the 40, and it's going to be a Howes AC first down all the way out to the 43-yard line, a pickup of 21.
I have to give that to Tucker. Tucker made a move. There was a guy had a beat on him. He made a move, got away from it, and then he drug some people 4 or 5 yards. And he's not just like huge. He's just tough.
And we're trying to throw a lot of screens to slow down that pass rush.
All right, so now 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their 43. Gunner's going to be in the shotgun this time. Tucker Smith to his left. We got a wing right, and here comes a little shovel pass to Roe Garrett to the 45, midfield. Got another Howes AC first down. Howes AC first down, knocked out of bounds at the Pleasant Grove 42-yard line. It's going to be 8 and 7, make that 15 yards on that little shovel pass.
Isn't he a great addition? You know, he didn't play in his grade school, did he? He didn't play till like sophomore year or so. He ran a kickoff back last time we played, so.
I asked Coach Red, he didn't play his junior year. I said, when did he let you know he wanted to play? And he said, coming in there now is going to be Gunner Capps. Gunner Capps split that 4 out to the right. The snap's going to go to Dixon. Snap to Dixon. And he comes to the left, to the 40. And fumbles the ball. And I think they've got it. They say they've got it. They do. Okay, the went to Kelvonte Dixon in the shotgun. Gunner Capps was split out to the right. And Kelvonte coming to his left, coughed it up. Pleasant Grove with the recovery.
Yeah, he had the ball in his right hand and really needed to have it in his left hand and just helmet on a football there, and it popped straight up in the air, and the Pleasant Grove defender was able to catch it in the air. So,
well, we can't afford any of those turnovers, and you run the ball, your offense pretty well, then all you change up, and Kelvonte's not used to going between the tackles.
No,
and you need him on the outside.
All right, so now Pleasant Grove after the fumble recovery. That would be the 13th turnover that they have forced this year. 6 fumbles and 7 interceptions. Okay, here's Harmon. Harmon on a keeper on the right side to the 45, and he is knocked down there after a gain of 7 yards.
Great tackle there.
Another great tackle by number 1, Darden. Good open field tackle.
He had some yardage if he didn't get him.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 now for Pleasant Grove there on the right hash, going from our left to right here in the first quarter. 3:12 left to play here in the quarter. Carthage leading 7-0, but the Dogs have just turned it over after a promising drive, and they have now got second down and 3 facing Pleasant Grove. 2nd and 3 for the Hawks. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage at the 45. Here's Harmon, going to keep it himself around the right side. Has another first down. He's across midfield and stopped at the Dog 46 after a gain of 9.
They've seen something there on that outside that they think they can manipulate. He's getting to the outside in time enough to get good yardage.
Yeah, the quarterback doesn't run it a whole lot, but 2 possessions, pretty much in 2 rushing attempts here in a row that he's ran it. They really like to give it to the wing back in motion or the fullback or the other back that's on the wing or in the eye.
He's run for 21 times coming into the game, 145 yards, so averaging 7 per carry, and 2 touchdowns on the ground for Ben Harmon, a 6'1", 185-pound junior. All right, they break the huddle quickly to the line of scrimmage. Harmon under center. Split backs in the backfield, and going right, and he is brought down for a loss on the play. Loss of a couple back to the 48-yard line. Someone lassoed him there.
That was Owens with his good arm.
They talk about number 10 on their team. We've got 2 number 10s on our team, in Owens and Hicks. We've got some, and then in Ponce back up the middle.
All right, 2nd down and 12 for the Hawks. 2nd and 12 for the Hawks after that loss of 2. And it's at the Dog 48-yard line. We're now down to a minute 40 to play here in the first quarter, going by in a hurry. All right, Harmon under center. Harmon hands off to a running back going to the left. He's trying to get to the outside, but he will not. He picks up the 2 yards they lost on the previous play, and that'll be 3rd and 10 for Pleasant Grove.
Rayvon Hicks again. He's playing one heck of a ball game.
Sure is. He tackled right up the middle, and he's also pursued well. We got 1:15 left, first quarter, 7-0 Dogs.
3rd down and 10 for Pleasant Grove now at the Dog 46. They are on the left hash, and they are going toward the south end zone here. So they're going from our left to right here in the first quarter. Now under a minute to play in the first quarter. Dogs up 7-0. Okay, here's Harmon. He wants to throw it. Throwing it deep left. Has a man out there. The big tight end. He's got it to 20, 25, 15, 10, 5, and he's out of bounds. The big tight end, Jackson, on the reception there. It's going to go from the 46 down to about the 40 to the 5, a pickup of 41 through the air.
He was wide open. There was something blown there.
Yeah, we got to recognize when it's 3rd and 10 and he come in the ball game, he's not coming in there to block.
So a 41-yard pass to Landon Jackson, 6'5", 222, and he goes out on this 1st and goal play for Pleasant Grove from the Dog 5-yard line. Pleasant Grove with a big first down there, 41-yard pickup.
Lister enters the game for the Dogs.
Okay. All right, now Harmon under center again. Harmon this time going to run it to the right, and he is cut down after a gain of about 1 to the 4. Give him 1 to the 4, 2nd and goal from the 4.
But pretty good pursuit that time. We had somebody there tackling the other guys around, so good defense right there.
Yeah. Doing a good job putting them in long situations on for defense, 3rd and long. The deal about Pleasant Grove is they like to pass it just enough to keep you honest. We were caught looking in, throwing a little backside pass, a little kind of down the seam to the quarterback as the first quarter is going to end. Carthage leading 7-0.
Okay.
Every team knows that a 2-point play could be a winning move. That's why our team at Tate Barber State Farm are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and saves you money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way that we're here to help life go right. Call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
Bauer Furniture in West Panola in Carthage has been a family-owned furniture store since 1963, always offering quality home furnishings at an affordable price. Bauer offers 100 Lazy Boy rocker recliners to choose from. 50 different living room suites are in stock, and over a dozen dining room suites are there for your choosing. Remember that Bauer offers free delivery, free disposal, and financing is available with approved credit. All of this and more is why people drive from all over the Arklatex to shop at Bauer Furniture in Carthage.
Okay, some quick first quarter stats. In the quarter stats brought to you by the First United Methodist Church of Carthage. We will see you on Sunday. First downs, Carthage 4, Pleasant Grove 3. On the ground, Carthage 16, Pleasant Grove 33. Through the air, Carthage 89, and the Hawks 41. Going to the second quarter, Carthage leading at 7-0, but Pleasant Grove with a huge threat here. A big 41-yard pass to their big tight end gave them great field position. They now got it 2nd and goal at the Carthage 4. All right, Harmon hands it off to the running back coming left, and he's going to get close to the goal line to score. It's going to be a touchdown there, touchdown run for Garrett of 4 yards, and we got a 7-6 ball game.
Yeah, and the turnovers is one of the things right there that we couldn't afford, and we did, and gave them a shorter field than usual. And, of course, they earned every penny they got out of that.
So Bruce Garrett with the touchdown, and now their fine kicker, left-footed, going to try to tie it up. 7 seconds into the second quarter. Here's the kick. Plenty of distance, and it is good. 7-7 tie here. 11:53 to play in the half. Back right after this.
Are you looking for a new home or property in the East Texas area? Maybe you're searching for that first home or even that dream home that you've been saving for. Maybe you have a home or property to sell but haven't been successful on your own. If so, call Scarborough Realty Group. Now, whether you're looking for something in Carthage, Henderson, Marshall, or even Longview, Allen and his staff at Scarborough Realty Group have listings to fit anyone's needs. Give them a call at 903 263-2150. That's 263-2150. Scarborough Realty Group.
At Hope Community Medicine, caring is everything, whether you need OB services, medical, dental, or behavioral health. Our winning team has 5 convenient locations to serve you and your family. Hope Community Medicine accepts Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance providers, and a sliding fee discount is available to those families who have qualified. We are proud to salute all area football teams and wish each team a safe season. This is Gabrielle West, Marketing Director with Hope Community Medicine, where we are founded in faith and focused on family. Now serving you in Center, San Augustine, and Tenaha. Se habla español.
All right, 7-7 tie. Dylan Williams getting ready to kick off now for the Pleasant Grove Hawks. And this is, I don't have his height. He's a senior, but he is definitely not one of the bigger guys on the field tonight. He got a pretty strong leg from, according to Coach Surratt. He had a 47-yarder against Gladewater. Here's a sky kick, and we're going to make the catch at the 27. And let's see, to the 30. 35, and gets out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Pretty good running there to pick up 12 yards after making the catch.
And they're used probably to people throwing their hand up for for free catch there. We're catching it. It's going a little deeper than I think they want it to.
So they're going to spot it at the 37. All right, Carthage with 2 possessions. First one was a touchdown. Second one was a turnover. Carthage with it now at their own 37-yard line. And let's see, we're going to send Dixon split out to the left. Ball is on the left hash. We've got another receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Gunner in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He wants to throw it left, and this ball is caught. This is by Holcomb, and he's out to the 45-yard line for a pickup of 8 on first down.
Good pitch and catch right there. Good. He hung on to the ball. He was hit as soon as he got it. So that gives us opportunities. We're second short.
Second down and 2. Okay, Dustin, we'll go down to you after this next play. The XL sideline mic. Second and 2 for the Dogs at their own 45-yard line. Gunner under center this time. Offset eye to the left. He's got a wide out to each side. Dixon right and Williams left. Tight end over on the right side. And Gunner, 5-step drop, wants to go deep down the far sideline. This ball is going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Okay, down to XL sideline, Mike Dustin Burns.
Yeah, we're throwing different formations at them like we always do every Friday night. Tried the last possession there with Kelvonte in the backfield as a lone guy with Gunner split out, trying to see how they line up. They're pretty much staying with 3 down linemen, bringing the linebacker up close. The outside linebacker playing man, like Otis said. Linebacker's about 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, but they do a good job on when the snap is ball snap, flowing to the ball and with good pursuit.
All right, this time we've got a receiver to each side. Schumacher in there at the fullback position. Hand off to Tucker. Tucker going left this time and wrapped up for no gain. In fact, this is going to be a loss. It was 3rd down and 2. It's going to be now 4th and 3 after a loss of 1 for Tucker Smith.
Yeah, he knew where to go.
Well, their quickness is giving us problems up front. They're out quicking us out at the point of attack.
So it'll be 4th and 3 now. Okay, Schumacher out and Roe Garrett in. And Carthage is going to go for it now on 4th and 3 from our 44-yard line. Gunner in the shotgun. Trips to the right and 1 to the split out to the left. It's going to be Dixon and Garrett over here on the right-hand side, along with Holcomb. Now Holcomb goes motion left, and here's going to be the pitch out going to the left side, and it's going to be Tucker Smith. Stopped short of the first down. He needed 3. Pitched out to Tucker, and he got 1. Pleasant Grove holds. They'll take over at the Dog 45.
That's good defense there, too.
Yep. When you pitch there in the sideline, it's almost having an extra defender there. And like I say, they're out quicking us. It's going to be interesting to see what we do defensively against their tackle over. They're going with a 4-man side of the offensive line, and they really got 4 blocking against 3, and that's what's giving us problem. We're going to have to adjust to that tackle over.
So 1st down and 10 now for Pleasant Grove after holding Carthage on 4th down and 3. Carthage picked up 1. So they turn it over to Pleasant Grove at the Dog 45-yard line. Pleasant Grove on the right hash. They've got split backs in the backfield. Here's a handoff. It goes to Garrett. Garrett trying the right side and stopped for no gain there. Second down and 10 for the Hawks.
Good play there, but who's that, number 13?
That's Bobo.
He came in and turned the play in and get a pursuit chance to get to the ball.
For Pleasant Grove on defense, they're just really beating us to the point of attack on the corner outside the tackles. They're beating us out there. We're just not getting on our blocks. We're missing some blocks, and it's just basically they're doing one-on-one tackling against the running back or the receivers out there in space. So they're really matching us on there with more intensity and more physicality out there on the perimeters, on the edges.
Okay, Garrett with a gain of 1 there. It's 2nd and 9 now for Pleasant Grove at the Dog 44. All right, here's Harmon. Harmon going to keep it himself around over the right side. And he's got 3. He fumbles the ball, and let's see, I think they came up with it. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 now after the gain of 3 for the quarterback.
They must have called it down because our guy come up out of there with it. 9:06 left, first quarter, 7 up is the score.
3rd down and 6 now for the Hawks at the Dog 41-yard line. Carthage just turned it over moments ago. On downs. We had 4th and 3 and picked up 1 yard, so we turned it over on downs. We've had 3 possessions, a touchdown, then a turnover, and then stopped on downs. Pleasant Grove in a 7-7 tie here. This is the defending Class 4A Division II champions. Pleasant Grove against the Division I champs from last year. Harmon, the quarterback, sends a man in motion to the left. He hands off to the running back. Big hole, 35-30. And he stopped at about the 29-yard line. Big hole there for the Hawks, and they pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, that man in motion threw somebody off and left a wide hole for him there for a 1st down.
That's going to be a gain of about 11 down to the 30-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Hawks at the Dog 30. 8-10 left to play here in the half. Pleasant Grove keeping it on the ground. That moves the game along, and they've not had an incomplete pass, and we've had no timeouts yet. So the game moving along in a hurry. Pleasant Grove, 1st and 10 now at the Dog 30. Ball in the middle of the field with respect to the sidelines. Harmon under center. And here's a handoff. It goes to Wiggins. Wiggins going to his right, and he's going to pick up about 8-9 yards. About 8 yards, make it down to the 22-yard line.
Was that the unbalanced side they went to?
No, they went away that time.
Okay.
So 2nd down and 2 now for Pleasant Grove. 2nd and 2 at the Dog 22-yard line after a pickup of 8 for James Wiggins. He's a senior, averaging 6.8 yards per carry this year. He was not one of their 3,000-yard rushers last year in their championship year. Garrett, the other back for them this year, was one of those 1,000-yard rushers. Okay, here's Harmon. Harmon going to keep it himself across the right side, has a 1st down across the 20 and stopped at the 18 after a gain of 4. 1st and 10 for Pleasant Grove.
Well, that's something they've looked at, I guess, on film or something, because he hadn't run the ball, as you talked about, very much. And you don't really account for the quarterback running unless you're playing, a running quarterback situation like at Marshall.
Well, it's a numbers game. As you see, we're playing with 2 safeties. It's going to be interesting to see how we're going to adjust to what they're doing.
1st and 10 now. The ball is on the right hash. 1st and 10 for Pleasant Grove at the Dog 18. 6:33 left to play in the half. 7-7 tie. All right, Harmon sends the wing right, motion left. Here's a handoff and no gain there. In fact, it's going to be a loss for the ball carrier. That was Wiggins on the carry, and he lost a yard.
And we won the line of scrimmage on that one.
Yeah, because we went to a 5-man front there and took the safety out. Now we're a 1 safety team now.
We brought 2 more defensive linemen in. We took a linebacker out and a safety.
Yeah.
So the 2 linebackers in are Rayvon Ingram and Cole Whitlock, and then Darden's just a safety in the middle of the field over the top.
And that's a great adjustment of what they're doing. That's going to force them to have to throw the ball, or should force them to throw it.
So after the loss of 1, it's 2nd and 11 now. 2nd and 11 for Pleasant Grove at the Dog 19. Harmon under center, split backs behind him. Hands off to Garrett. Garrett going to his left, and he stopped for no gain. That's going to be another loss back to the 20-yard line. Yeah. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Somebody hit him hard.
Yep, we got a hat for a hat now.
So that number 90, I believe.
That's Quantarius Brown. And so 2 consecutive 1-yard losses after we made the defensive adjustment. And now it's 3rd and 12 for Pleasant Grove at the Dog 20. Again, the half moving along quickly. We're now under 5:20 to go in the half. in a 7-7 tie.
And we took the 2 defensive linemen out, brought the linebacker and safety back in on 3rd and 12.
And don't forget, they can kick a field goal.
Yeah.
That's Dustin Burns, incidentally, with the XL sideline mic. Okay, Harmon quickly up the line of scrimmage, split backs behind him. Harmon rolling to his right. He wants to throw it. He throws it. It is caught out in the flat at the 15-yard line, and then he is stopped at about the 11. It's going to be short of the first down. It'll be 4th down and short.
Well, you heard about their kicker, so they're changing all kinds of guys. So the kicker's coming in to kick the field goal.
Yeah, if it gets to, a field goal point in the game later on, they definitely have the advantage. Now they're kind of coming back off, kind of waiting to see what we're going to do. They may call it timeout here, then decide to go for it. And
this is a well-coached team.
Yeah, that's what they're going to go for it.
It was 3rd down and 12. They picked up 9 on the pass, so now it's 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it. They brought the kicker out. Then he went to the sideline. One back behind Harmon. Harmon under center.
Trying to draw
and timeout call. Timeout call by Pleasant Grove. We'll take a break.
It's a fact. One of the best places to get a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle is at a new car dealership. For instance, like XL Ford in Carthage. Hey, this is Tim Bush. Right now at XL Ford, we've got a good inventory of new car trade, auction deals, and direct buys priced under $10,000. I'm talking cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs priced less than $10,000. Come check it out. We're right on the loop, right on the price at XL Ford in Carthage or at xlcarthage.com.
Well, we need a game like this. We need a game where we have to fight through adversity. And 4:57 left here in the first half, 7-7. And we're going for it on 4th down, but they have an excellent field goal kicker.
So they brought Williams out, Dylan Williams, their kicker. He came out on the field, then he went back to the sideline, and so now they're going to go for it. They had 3rd and 12 from the 20. They picked up 9 on the pass, and so that left them 4th and 3, 4th and a short 3 at the 11. They need to get down pretty close to the 8-yard line for a first down. All right, let's see what they do here on 4th down and 3.
We need a good defensive stop right here.
Obviously a big play here in the first half, 4:57 to go.
And you can see we're playing the run.
7-7
That's their
tie.
unbalanced line.
Okay, here's
the
quarterback going to his right. He stopped for no gain. He's going to be a loss, and we got the football back.
That's a great defensive adjustment right there.
Yes, we matched them up head for head, didn't we? And then our safety or cornerback came up and made the tackle.
So the line of scrimmage was the 11. That's a loss of 3 for Harmon. And means Carthage now takes over on our 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for the Dogs. The Dogs with 3 possessions, a touchdown, a turnover, and then we turned it over to them on downs. And now this will be possession number 4. All right, we're going to send 2 to the right. We've got a wing over on the right side. Gunner will be in the shotgun and split out to the left. Here's Gunner. Gunner wants to throw. Throws over the middle. This ball is caught at the 30. He may go to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown for the Dogs. That's going to be 86 yards on the TD pass.
I tell you what, they connected in Marshall like that where he was in a great pass in full stride.
Great play call. The middle of the field's wide open. They playing straight man. The back went straight out of the backfield, ran past the linebacker, and it's over. That's the chance you take of playing straight man with that middle of the field wide open.
And the receiver was?
Tucker Smith.
Out
of the backfield.
Okay. Tucker Smith with the 86-yard Carthage Hardware touchdown. Extra point. Bulldog stop extra point by Piedra to come up. Here's the kick, and it is away, and it's straight, and it's good. No, it's no good. He missed it to the right. And the score is 13-7 Dogs, 4:40 to play in the half.
Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop is here to solve all of your auto glass needs. From a chip in your windshield to a door window adjustment, Monroe Brothers can do the job. Write down their new phone number, 903-690-6806. That's 690-6806. Let their new auto glass manager, Al Luthborough, schedule your next appointment. Offering a lifetime warranty on their work, fleet and insurance repairs are welcome. Call today, 690-6806. Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop, Highway 59 North in Carthage.
James Lester here with J&L Automotive. Are you tired of your car or truck waiting to be repaired? Come see our staff of senior ASC certified master technicians. We do all types of repairs on foreign and domestic vehicles. We specialize in auto diesel, Ford, Cummins, and Duramax. No repair too large or too small. We offer pickup and delivery and also light and heavy duty wreckers with very reasonable rates. So give us a call. We handle it all. 903-938-8400.
All right, here's the kick by Garcia. And they're going to take it at the 6-yard line. Between the numbers and the sideline, trying to come up the sideline, and he gets to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and 36-yard line. Scott Surratt will not be happy about that. Garcia put it in a perfect spot, just a couple of yards from the sideline on the 6-yard line, and they returned it 30 yards to the 36.
Yeah, we had three men right there. He juked, and we should have had him around between the 15 and the 20. That's the difference between us and right now I see is that we can score on a quick strike, and they take more methodical way to score.
Well, that's part of the strategy. As you can see, it's a 13-7 ball game with 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go, and it's been a quick half. And they want a slowed game. They want to minimize the possessions.
All right, here come the Hawks out to the line of scrimmage. They go straight to the line of scrimmage. Harmon, the quarterback, under center. He sends a man in motion to the right. Here's Harmon, 3-step drop, wants to throw over the middle. This ball is incomplete, and it was intended for the receiver. That would be Wiggins out of the backfield at the midfield marker.
He pump faked there and then threw a bad pass.
Yeah, you'll probably see a little more passing here to make us kind of get off if we go down with a 5-down lineman. We're now in 4. We got Big Westmoreland in there and Lister in 2 tackles, and we moved Hicks out to defensive end, and then we got Owens on the other side. So I'll check on Quan Brown, make sure he's not injured.
Okay, here's the quarterback handing off to Garrett. Garrett going to his right, being chased by Whitlock.
Oh, they're going to call him for a late hit.
A late hit. Late hit on Whitlock. After about a 1-yard gain, it'll be a 15-yard mark off against the Carthage Bulldogs.
Well, in that point, you're aggressive and you're trying to make a tackle, and you're not looking at the sideline. You're looking at the guy. And
yeah, but you got to be aware of that. We want to limit our mistakes. We've had one fumble. We had that right there. I don't know if he really hit him. He may have kind of pushed him. That would have put them in 3rd and 9 right there, put them in a long situation. So we just got to be more disciplined and think a little bit smarter and not give them chances.
So 15-yard penalty against Carthage moves it to across midfield to the Bulldog 48-yard line. As Dustin said, it would have been 3rd and 9, but the penalty against Whitlock on the late hit out of bounds, and it's 15 yards. Okay, so the Hawks up to the line of scrimmage at the Dog 48-yard line. Harmon under center. He sends Garrett in motion. Here's a handoff to Wiggins, and he is straight ahead for 3.
Yeah, we stopped him pretty well there. He fell forward, but we hit him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, now Big Westmoreland is out, and Ponce comes back in. 2nd down and 7 for the Hawks. At the Dog 45, we've got 3:56 again. This first half really going by in a hurry with Pleasant Grove keeping it on the ground for all but 3 plays. They've only had 1 incompletion here in the first half. 3:45 to go in the half. Dogs up 13-7 after a missed extra point. Harmon under center. Sends Garrett in motion to the right again. Here's Harmon, 3-step drop, throws over the middle. This ball is caught for a first down, and that's caught by Cobb. First pass to him. It'll be a first down inside the 35.
Just a quick strike over the middle. Yeah. Good pass.
Darden came up and made the tackle. I thought he could have went for the ball a little bit more there and got it out of his hands, possibly.
So that's a 12-yard completion down to the Dog 33. The clock continues to run. Incidentally, Pleasant Grove has 2 timeouts left. We've got all 3. 3:13 left to play in the half and counting. And the Dogs lead at 13-7. We missed an extra point. That's the reason we've got 13 instead of 14. Okay, Harmon under center again. Harmon handing off this time to Wiggins. Wiggins over the right side, big hole, 25-20. East of the 15, cuts back to the middle of the field, 10 to the 5, to the goal line, and he is in for a touchdown. It's 33-yard run there for James Wiggins, and that ties it up.
Just poor tackling.
Yeah. Went right
Poor
up the middle.
tackling.
Yeah, and usually when they get to 33, he's a fullback. It's going to be a quick play, like a trap. And usually by the time he gets it, if he is tackled there close to line of scrimmage, he'd already got 3 yards down the field, but we didn't have very good tackling, like you said.
All right, so now Williams to give Pleasant Grove the lead here. There's a snap. Kick is away, plenty of distance, and it is good. Pleasant Grove 14, Carthage 13, 2:54 to go in the half. We'll return right after this.
And sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa Cashback at Panola National Bank. Member FDIC.
67 years. That's how long Pippin Motor Company has proudly been serving Carthage and the East Texas area. Hello, this is Coy Powell, and we have a great lineup for October. How about a 2018 Chevy 1500 Crew Cab LT for only $33,399? A 2018 Buick Enclave for $7,000 off MSRP. A new Tahoe for under $46,000. These are just a few of the great deals going on only at Pippin Motor Company, located at 1300 West Panola in Carthage, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
All right, Pleasant Grove, in case you've just joined us, it's been Carthage and Pleasant Grove scoring. Carthage and Pleasant Grove, we missed an extra point. They've hit 2 in a row. They lead it by 1, 14-13. Here's Williams with another sky kick, and we're going to take this one at the 28. This is Ja'Cory Ware to the 30, 35, and to the 40-yard line. And let's see, it's going to be stopped at about the 41, picked up 13 on the return.
He's given us good field position every time he's caught the ball and ran it. Sometimes you wonder why they don't kick it on this side away to the other guy. But we got plenty of time, 2:49. Just run our offense. We need to keep the momentum going in the half.
All right, Pleasant Grove will get the football to start the second half. Carthage with hopefully the last possession here of the first half. Hopefully we can regain the lead. Okay, Gunner in the shotgun, snap back to him. He's looking right, he throws right. This ball is caught there by Dixon. Dixon to the outside, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he is out of bounds. It's going to be a long completion for the Bulldogs. It's going to be out of bounds at the 9-yard line. How's AC first down, and we're in the Kelly's Collision red zone.
Got it out in the flat, had a pretty good block by somebody out there.
Roe Garrett that sprung him on the play right there.
And then down the sidelines he goes.
50-yard completion to Kelvonte Dixon. So he now has 2 receptions for 97 yards. And his first and goal for Carthage inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Dogs at the Pleasant Grove 9-yard line. The ball is on the right hash, so the Dogs are going toward the south end zone where the Pleasant Grove band is assembling. Okay, here's Gunner pitching out to Tucker Smith. Tucker trying to get to the outside, going left, and is going to be stopped for a loss. The line of scrimmage was the 9. He's dropped in a 3-yard loss.
I think Tucker took the wrong cut.
He did. He did. Schumacher had the defender blocked to the outside, and Tucker tried to go around him. He should have cut it inside, planted his foot and cut it up inside there.
Well, our running game has really been non-existent. You got to get credit to Pleasant Grove's defense. We haven't been able to run the ball, passing it great. Haven't been able to run it outside at all. So we'll see if we try and go a little more off tackle here on some of these plays.
Well, we're going to throw it more than likely.
All right, second and goal now from the 12. Gunner in the shotgun with twins to the right, including Dixon. Here's Gunner looking to his right. Now he's going to roll to his right. He throws. This ball is low, and it is caught down at about the 6-yard line by Kel Williams for a gain of 6 to the 6. Third and goal from the 6.
Yeah, it was a low pitch, but he went down and got it. But we still got 6 to go to get a touchdown.
Okay, we're now down to 85 seconds left to play here in the half, and the clock moving in a 14-13 ball game. Pleasant Grove up by 1. Okay, Gunner going to go under center on this play right here. Got a wing right. Dixon split out to the right. Now goes motion left. Tucker Smith is the tailback. Here's Gunner looking left, and we've got whistle. And we have either a timeout or a flag called. Flag over on the far side thrown by the head linesman.
You know what that means?
Illegal motion, number 10 in the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
That was Dixon turned up the field before the ball snapped.
Is that what he did wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, just another little mental mistake there. Moves us back to the 11. Pleasant Grove leading 14-13 with 1:05 and counting here in the second quarter.
That just gives more room for Gunner to throw. Just look at that.
So it's now 3rd and goal from the Hawk 11. Ball is on the right hash. Carthage going from our left to right here, so they're headed toward the south end zone. If you've been to Bulldog Stadium before, okay, Gunner in the shotgun. He's got twins to the left, one to the right. Here's Gunner looking to throw. Gunner under pressure, throws right. This ball is incomplete. His arm may have been hit.
Yes, number
on the
40.
Throw. Okay, number 40.
Number 40 got him on the arm. Couldn't follow through.
So it's going to be 4th down and goal now from the 11. 4th and goal from the 11 with 43.5 seconds left to play here in the first half. And reluctantly, Coach Surratt sends the field goal unit out.
Yeah, it was Landon Jackson. He's a great pass rusher, and they let them one-on-one with JT, and he was able to get a hand of the ball as Gunner threw it.
He's long. That's why he can reach out there.
Okay, the ball's going to be on the right hash. Angle back to the left. Holcomb is the holder. There's the hold. There's the kick. Plenty of distance, and it is no good. He missed it to the right again. He missed an extra point to the right, and he missed that field goal to the right. And so now, with 37 seconds left to play in the half, Pleasant Grove will have the football.
Well, a turnover and a missed field goal. A couple of a late hit.
Too many mistakes.
Yeah. You're playing a good team. You can't make mistakes like that.
Well, in this ball game, mistakes are magnified because you're only going to get so many possessions. You're only going to get so many times. This is exactly the type of game Pleasant Grove wanted to play. 14-13. They want to keep it in the 20s, and they feel like they got a shot.
So Carthage misses a 28-yard field goal with 37 seconds to play in the half. And now, after the touchback, they have it at the 20. Here's Harmon running himself to the right, to the 25, 30, 35, 40, and he stops the clock with 30 seconds to go after that pickup on the play of 20 yards and a timeout called by Pleasant Grove, I'm assuming. That's right. Timeout for Pleasant Grove.
This is Brad Esco with Hudson Financial Group. Come join us along with Pippin Motor Company, Hometown Realty Group, the Bulldog Stop, Kelly's Collision Center, and Chicken Express on Friday, October 12th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. outside the Bulldog Stadium gate for some food and fun. Come meet former Dallas Cowboys Too Tall Jones, Nate Newton, and Eugene Lockhart. There will be dollar dogs cooked by Bo Willis and will be under the tent provided by Foley Reynolds. All proceeds will be given to the CHS Athletic Boosters and the CHS Band. Stop by any of our sponsors and buy your chance to win some of the great prizes, including 2 Dallas Cowboy tickets. See you soon, and go Dogs.
All right, pickup there of 20 yards on that carry by the quarterback, Harmon. Harmon's now rushed it 9 times for 31 yards. Now, he did have a big loss on his first carry of 8 yards, but then since then, so he was in a hole as far as rushing yardage went, and then he's come out of that hole and has 31 net yards for the ball game. That rush there gave them a first down. They had to use their second time out of the half, so they've got one left. They've got 30 seconds, one timeout, and they've got it at their own 40-yard line. Here's Harmon handing off to Wiggins. Wiggins stopped for no gain at all. Let's see if they burn their final timeout here. No gain there for Wiggins. No signal yet on the timeout. The clock is rolling. We're now under 20 seconds to go. Still no signal on the timeout. Now under 15. They're up to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. Harmon under center. Harmon hands off to Wiggins again. Wiggins left side to the 45, to the 48. Did not pick up the first down. Now they call a timeout. So timeout called by Pleasant Grove with 2 seconds left. We'll take another break.
Darnell Pest Services is a full-service pest control and termite eliminator servicing residential, commercial, and industrial properties. They specialize in spider, ant, bee, roach, rodents, fleas, and termite elimination. For a free estimate and inspection, call 903-471-6400. 903-471-6400. Welcome home, Chad Darnell. Darnell Pest Services.
Serving the great state of Texas.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, Desmond Hicks was the player shaken up. He's now walking off gingerly off the field, but walking off under his own power. So it's now 3rd and 2 for Pleasant Grove. They've got 2 seconds left to play here in the half, and a 14-13 ball game. The Hawks up by 1. Carthage, if you've just joined us, has turned it over. We've turned it over then on downs. We've missed a 28-yard field goal. In other words, we've had our opportunities, and Pleasant Grove, and we've missed an extra point. Pleasant Grove made both of their extra points. They're up by 1. Okay, here comes the final play of the half with 2 seconds to go. Harmon under center. Here's Garrett in motion. Harmon hands off to Garrett going to his right to the 45, 40, 35, and the clock has expired. That's the end of the half, and our score is 14-13 Pleasant Grove.
Dustin, one of your wireless is off. If you'll check it, please. Thank you.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Hey folks, it's Matt Farrer
and Seth Martin.
The summer clearance event is in full swing here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Right now you can get a 2018 Ram 1500 quad cab for just $28,746 plus TT&L.
Looking for a great SUV? We've got you covered.
The amazing new 2018 Jeep Renegade is nicely equipped for just $21,815.
You have a nice radio voice. I just want you to know that. We only have 3 left at this price, so don't miss out. Come see us today at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Fire and safety equipment salutes everyone living a safe lifestyle. Safe is what we are, not what we do. Find an extensive array of personal protective equipment at Fire and Safety. Boots, gloves, hearing protection, and flame-resistant clothing. You needn't look anywhere else either for fire extinguishers, kitchen suppression systems, sales, service, and inspections. Fire and Safety stocks every tool or wearable needed to protect your family, employees, and yourself. Open Saturdays 8 till 3:30, 9036-938292, and 24/7 on Facebook and TexasFireandSafety.com.
Well, it's halftime here at Bulldog Stadium as Pleasant Grove leads by 1, 14-13 over the Carthage Bulldogs. Pleasant Grove band on the field, and we have a couple of celebrities in the press box tonight. Well, glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
And Wanda, we're glad that you're here as well.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right, let's see what's going to happen right now. We've got the Pleasant Grove band. They are a core-style band. And it looks like we have a theme. Wonder what is our theme across
Through the ages. So we may have some decade music.
May have some. The band stands at a 45 degree. Let's turn our mics on. And across the way, and I didn't see that, is going to be the drill team from Pleasant Grove. And Wanda, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, their drill team tonight is all dressed in white, and they're really beautiful on the field. Am I too close? Okay.
Not close enough.
Not close enough. Okay. They have fringe and sequins both trim on these uniforms, but basically they're all white and gold. The band uniforms, of course, are black, so they're all lovely together. They're being introduced at this time, with the officers being introduced first.
Captain is Senior Brooklyn Bearden. The showstopper of the week is Catherine Davis. their traditional high kick routine to Bonanza.
Okay, the girls moving to the center of the field, splitting the 50. Going to do a high kick routine for us this evening. They have about 25 members, which is an unusual number to have an odd number. But they are beginning in a kneeling pose with the front half, standing in the back half, everybody's head down. We see the top of their hats. Going in a ripple from front to back now. Still kneeling on the front, now they're up. Going into their traditional high kick and doing a great job of that. They're in close order with their arms all connected. They have 5 files deep backward, and they're 4 and 5 across as they go back. Separating now in contagions. Every other line going left and right, and now they're moving out in an oblique into 3 small groups. Going to do some lifts. Center group doing some groundwork from kneeling positions, moving back now to 1 formation. Back in the close order in which they began, but doing fan kicks now. Nice job. Separating every other line out and then back in. Ripples now, ending in a lunge, deep lunge, floor lunge. Great job. Anybody know the song?
Bonanza.
I should have known that.
They know.
Old as I am.
I would recognize it for sure.
It's a special arrangement as well.
Yep.
The position as they stand in the diamond there, something a little
Was
different.
nice, very different. That whole entire routine was a little bit unusual and well done.
And Texarkana College, thank you for your magnificent support.
I did get some information from the band director across the way. Then the show is called Through the Ages, and it's divided into 4 groups to have the Ice Age, the Dark Ages, the Ages of Enlightenment, and then the Modern Age. So there should be definitely some original music composed for this drill.
All right, this band will be a traditional core band. They have melodic percussion in the pit in front of us. That means it is not on the field, and they have a lot of melodic percussion. Odd that they would do that. I say odd, it's just different. It's not odd, but see.
And a half, brilliant.
Several things happening, and a lot of props, and now we're going to even have some scenery on the field.
I'd be glad I'm not on the loading crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we proudly present Pride in Motion, the Pleasant Grove High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mark Wyndham, Jody Digby, Tony Dees, Bass Dees, Wesley Waddle, and Lauren Sloan. The band is under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Reagan Dumas and assisted by Junior Drum Major Tommy Ty. Tonight, the band will perform their competition show entitled Through the Ages. Now put your hands together for the PG High School Marching Band.
Okay, the Pleasant Grove Band is in Region 4. That means that they'll be performing on October the 16th at Mount Pleasant, I believe is their location.
Sounds correct.
That they will be. So they're just a few weeks out from competition. This will be their University Interscholastic League drill that they'll be using.
This should be their entire show.
2.5 million years ago, life on planet Earth faced the dawn of a new era.
For our radio audience, the narrator on the sidelines. And the band with their back down to the press box as they get into their formation. Set up, as we pointed out, looks like you're in 4 squads. And the props are now changing into, we see a clock to the left. Wanda, I'll let you describe what the 3 panels to the right are.
I'm going to yield away because he knows what they are, and I'm not
mammoths.
sure.
They're mammoths, I guess, to signify the Ice Age. We have a mammoth on each one.
And it's that cold ice color of blue. Yes. Now, to the left of the 50-yard line, they've actually got a stage out there, and the band members were standing on that at one time. And the band will play, but they're playing in place. We have the flag members that are moving the flags for movement, but primarily the band's making a move now to a side step, but not a lot of marching going on. Here's a quick step as they go into a different set, different position, so what the word set means.
They have 9 flags, and they are silver.
Before the birth of the Renaissance, there was the Dark Ages.
Did they say the dark
ages? Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like they're in 6. I would almost say crosses on the field.
Now we'll feature a brass. Now here's the melodic percussion.
Pretty sure that melodic percussion is amped for microphone.
Using that stage again as the trumpet players go to the stage. And that core style spread step that you see bands use most often.
The uniforms are quite different than our military uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
Completely black with a white sash and then looks like 3 gold stripes.
Just a little bit of gold on the jacket.
Some very tall plumes.
Yeah. Black hat with a white plume, and that's an extremely tall plume. Here again now, the time for this, you've got 8 minutes, and you've got to be off the field in 8. You must perform for 5. And I didn't check the clock, but this drill is going to push right up to that time limit, I guarantee you. Here again, melodic percussion, and at some point in time, they'll have a percussion feature.
After the fall, the Age of Enlightenment, it was a time of transformation, a new way of thinking.
The props in the background have changed to, they're going from a castle with a horse in the night to, looks like a church scene.
Something in gold for sure.
Here's your percussion feature.
A little Baroque, if you would.
Well, and a little dancing. They added a little. See the
entire band is doing a choreography step.
Yep.
A step that has been designed. Again, using the stage, but right now, let's see what's going to happen. We've got members standing there, and I bet we're going to have them featured here in just a second. There they are. Notice that the woodwinds, the flute section actually is coming up to the front near the press box now, moving their side step and doing the float. The entire band is offset to the left of the 50-yard line. Feature. Band stands in close order, all between the 30 and the 45-yard line to the left of the press box, to the left of midfield. Complete
the modern age.
To the back.
It was a time of great advancements of science, politics, and technology.
To be a little contemporary at this point.
Yeah, some electronic keyboards down there.
In fact, they've got 2.
The auxiliary group has moved to rifles now. They're performing up in the front.
And at this point, they're actually almost in files as they do a step to the side, to the left. And the auxiliary is being featured midfield with a couple of snare drums. Have the 4-tune bass drums. That's something that we don't always see at halftime. Here again, more melodic percussion.
This has also been the fourth change of color scheme with their set panels change colors, the flags change colors. Interesting. Lots of choreography, lots of planning.
Each as we change through the ages. Pleasant Grove High School Band. Halftime here at Bulldog Stadium.
A variation of sorry.
You had a thought.
It's definitely a variation of that theme.
Right. All right.
Minuets.
That's going to conclude their performance. And like I said, I didn't put a clock to it, but I guarantee you they're pushing it right up to that 8-minute mark. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with Bulldog Bells, I believe will be next.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical crew knows electricity. From light switches to oil well power, they know electricity and is your authorized Generac generator sales, installation, and service hookup. Hal's offers Goodman and Train indoor weather systems and works on everybody else's. New, upgrade, or repair, Hal's crew connects you now with financing. The Hal's crew is voted best electricians and best air conditioning contractor in Panola County. Know your electricity. Know Hal's number, 903-693-7451.
All right, coming up next will be the Bulldog Bells, and while they're making their way out on the field, we've got some competition that we'd like to talk about. The Carthage High School Battling Bulldog Band will be going to marching contest at Stephen F. Austin in Nacogdoches. That'll be Region 21, and that date for that competition is the 20th, I believe, of October.
Yes, it is.
I was looking over here. I think we may have a misprint on this sheet right here. All right, they've changed the date one. I think it will be on Saturday the 20th, and that will be at Stephen F. Austin University. KJS will be there if you can't follow the band. We'll have it. Here are the bells, Wanda, and I'm going to give you, again, the microphone.
Okay, the bells are all moving out now. I know they had a couple of their members that were in the homecoming court, but I'm sure they're back and dressed and ready to perform now. They're lined up, splitting the 50 in two ranks. Going to perform this evening to These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Are you ready, Boots?
They're performing to a track, so having a little trouble getting it started. Here we go. Okay, rippling down the lines from one end to the other, and I think you all remember this song, from maybe not some people, but it was quite the song for a while, so it's an interesting one and an interesting choice for them to choose to perform to.
It's almost like they're cloggers. Their step is a clogging step.
Pretty much dancing things, not a traditional drill team sort of routine. Up with a prop, and they now have boots. The officers have the black ones, and all the members have the red ones. They have a red background disc with a boot on it, white boot on it. And you're right, Jerry, it is a little like a clogging routine. a little light tap as well. Bulldog Bells, I'm sure you've all seen by now. They have lovely, lovely uniforms. They're red sequins and white sequins. They all have skirts. They wear the traditional hats and the traditional boots. They're splitting out now in a wider formation, stretching from 40 to 40. Doing some contagions in 3 sections from left to right. And our audience liked that a lot. Big applause for the bells.
Let's see, that will probably conclude the bells portion and gives me a chance to talk a little bit about competition coming up. The Region 21 UL Marching Contest will be held, I said earlier, in Nacogdoches on October the 20th. Carthage High School Band in Class 4A will perform at 6 o'clock. And it looks like they're right in the middle of the Class 4A competition. On October the 13th, the National Association of Military Marching Bands
ladies and gentlemen,
performance will be held. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment.
County, the 2018-2019.
And here comes the Battling Bulldog Band. And in close order, if you've had a chance to watch the band here in a couple of weeks, had a week off, so I know a lot of time has been spent on the practice field, I assure you.
A lot of time.
A lot of time. But it looks like, are we going to feature the auxiliary first? And if so?
So it looks like there is a breeze down there that was not there when I was outside earlier.
Are these new flags?
These are new flags, yes they are.
Yeah, first. Is this the first time?
Yes it is.
Okay. Just observation.
Just for homecoming.
Okay.
They're really pretty.
Drum Major Drew Jackson gives the count, and here's the jazz.
Feel it still. Feel it still.
The entire auxiliary group, the twirlers and the flags, all wearing red sequins, which is very appealing to me. I like the idea of them all being dressed the same. Gives a little more continuity to it. And as the guys mentioned earlier, we do have brand new flags, and they're really, really, really beautiful. They're red on one side, blue, right?
Red on one side, the white stripe, and then black on the outside.
Black on the outside.
That,
it looks
kind
bluish
of white
it has
shades. Yeah.
It has like a fade from the black to the silver.
Yeah. Well, maybe it is, the fade. But anyway, with the white slash through it. They're really pretty.
Two baton for the twirlers.
We have 6 twirlers. What, 13 flags?
Looks like it, 13 flags.
Yep.
Or at least we do today.
Today.
Yeah, but we're missing a couple today.
Combining the routine with the twirlers and the flag corps to set everything up as kind of an auxiliary team, I think is a great idea.
So do I. These groups, as I told you, they wear the red sequins, and they wear the tall boots as opposed to the short cowboy boots.
I think they've really come a long way this year from last year. I think they've really improved.
I think they have too.
All right, while the band is setting up and making their position for the continuation of halftime here, the National Association of Military Marching Bands pre-UIL marching competition will be held in Carthage, Texas at Bulldog Stadium on October the 13th. The bands that will be performing in the contest begins at 10:30 will be Beckville, followed by Shelbyville, Walking, Diboll, Troop, West Sabine, Garrison, Hemphill, Cushing, St. Augustine, Timpson, and Carthage. Now, what's happening right now for our radio audience is the fact that the auxiliary are putting down their flags and batons and getting their band instruments, and we have squads of coming out, and there are 4 squads coming out. This is a little different, but they're in close order.
They're one by one step. Matter of fact, groups of 25 in each squad. Sorry.
That's no problem. Close order means that they're standing side by side. There's not that 2-step position in between or in the back of. Drew Jackson calls for present horns, and here again, the band stands in those 4 squads. That's 100 members, 25 in each squad. Let's go down and hear is that Hail to the Chief?
It's Hail to the Fleet, yes it is.
Okay. Now the band will spread out and go into a dive position. This is different from what you've done.
No, this is the same one. I think we just improved it a lot.
Okay, well, I tell you what.
We like it.
I would say, yes, you have. Is the answer.
It's that 2 weeks.
All right. And the marching diamond comes in down to the forward to the press box, then immediate to the rear, and then the band will execute a flank by diagonal lines. And that flank is to the left. And, here again, we got to hit the yard line, folks. So find it.
You have a big old red stripe going down your pants. You
can't miss it. The judges won't miss it. Alternating right and left to the rears. And here again, we still got some people out there that need to know that there's marching beside somebody. The 2 diamonds now will break and separate. Military counter march as each of them reach the 30-yard line. The march that they're playing is Invictus. And I shouldn't be critical. We still got weeks to get ready. I apologize.
Yeah, we have 1 week till pre-UIL. It is very frustrating.
And they do the pass-through. The band is right in the middle of the field, right between the hash marks. But the position that the band is in is that the adjudicators can see that alignment extremely well. And here again, you learn in your basics that you march beside somebody, you hit the yard line, fan with flanks, and now they're facing the press box. Let's go down and listen. Finishing up the march, Invictus. Drum major turns and faces the press box, and it looks like he's going to do his military salute for the judges at this point. At UIL competition, the band has to be on the field for a minimum 5 minutes, maximum of 8. Full band to the rear. And then a step 2 from each side, right and left. Breaking out, then they come back and they're in a concert formation. And is this our new march, yes. Hubbard's Legion?
Hubbard's Legion, yes, written for Dwayne Hubbard.
And this is the premier performance, my notes say, of this march.
We played it last week.
Okay.
But yeah, this is definitely going to. We're added some more. We have the second strain trio and out strain. So there'll be definitely some world premiere going on.
From the left of the band flanks out, and we'll go into a diagonal line extended. That's going to be almost a parallel line. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are those members? That is part of the drill.
We have our alternates in the back.
Okay, I was going to ask. We have alternates that will be continuing to play and marching with the band. The band now goes into 4 squads, and now we'll do a half step with half of them. The regular step comes in from the near side, and as they catch up, they go back into the regular stride. Tempo changed there a little bit. If you notice that, they at this point should keep that tempo the same. That march is a fine march. This was written by
Dr. Timothy Ray from A&M University.
Texas A&M University. And this is what, the 3rd or 4th of March that he's written?
This is our 4th March.
Okay. And the band with a series of alternating right and left to the rears change, and they change position coming back to the 50-yard line.
This will be new. This is the
and
trio.
Here is setting up in diagonal line flanks. These are referred to as obliques, where the band marches at a 45 angle to the right or to the left. Good pattern right here. However, I see, as we kind of look and see what, I'm taking just a moment to get my sights going, but they put it together. And here again, we've got those double lines coming out, alternating right and left to the rears. Band crosses 45, coming to midfield. Continued to march now. They're going to the south end zone as they cross the 30-yard line to the 25. as they reach the 15-yard line, a military counter march.
That concludes our UAL show for now, and we do a little thing here for homecoming real fast.
We have the spacing that's in the middle of the field. Is that?
Yeah, they're in 4 blocks still, and so each block there are 4 steps in between them.
Okay. And here's a step 2, and what's going to happen here? We're going to spell out something, it looks like. Is that what we're going to do?
We're going to spell out CHS.
All right. Little fight song there to kind of cheer the crowd on. And that will conclude our halftime performance. Carthage High School Band Director is Nick Durham. Wade Hull has been in the press box with us and is the first assistant band director. King and Josh, how do you pronounce his last name?
Mr. Schatz, Joseph Schatz.
I'm glad you said that. Say it one more time so I can learn how to say it.
Joseph Schatz.
Schatz. Okay, very good. All right, well, that will conclude our halftime performance. We'll be back with our stats with Larry Allen right after this.
Hometown guys, Clyde Chemnitz Jr. and Bo Watts at Carthage Service Center and Tire have the go-to mechanics of Panola County, providing a free multi-point inspection is just one service offered. When buying new tires, every set comes with a service of free rotation and flat fixes for the life of the tires. Buy the Tire Road Hazard Plan for added peace of mind. Retail customers only, here's a tire deal. Buy from CST during the summer months and you could be reimbursed. Get details on the Hill at West Panola and the Loop or call 903-693-6688, Carthage Service Center and Tire.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium. Here are the halftime stats. They're brought to you by the First United Methodist Church of Carthage. They invite you to come hear their new pastor, Kevin Otto. First United Methodist Church of Carthage with the stats. Carthage with 6 first downs, Pleasant Grove with 10. On the ground, Carthage 13, Pleasant Grove 140. So Pleasant Grove has just shut us down just almost completely in the running game. Carthage, however, with the big edge on the in the air, 8 of 13 for 239. Pleasant Grove 3 of 4 for 62. So the total yardage, Carthage with the edge, 252 to 202. One turnover, that was a fumble by the Bulldogs. And the penalties, Carthage 2 for 20, and no penalties so far for the Pleasant Grove Hawks. If the scoring in the ball game, if you've just joined us, Carthage 47-yard pass to Dixon, 7-0 lead. Garrett with a 4-yard run, tied it up 7-7, 11:53 to play in the second quarter. Tucker Smith, 86-yard pass. Carthage with a 13-7 lead. They missed the extra point. Wiggins with the 33-yard run, and the extra point was good. Pleasant Grove up 14-13. Carthage missed a 28-yard field goal right at the end of the first half. Now the Bulldogs getting ready to kick off. They got the first half kickoff, so they're kicking off here. And it'll be Alberto Garcia to do it with the Dogs trailing by 1, 14-13. But remember, we always make some great adjustments at halftime. They take it at the 7, up to the 10, the 15, 20, 25, 30, and stopped out of bounds. He's thrown out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Pleasant Grove 1st and 10 from their 34 with a 14-13 lead. Carthage with a 30-game win streak. The last time they lost was October 7th, 2016 to Kilgore. And the Pleasant Grove Hawks have won 20 of their last 21. The only one they've lost in the last 21 ball games was to Gladewater, and they turned it over 5 times in that game, but they have not turned it over tonight. And as a result, they lead it here 14-13. Okay, let's see what adjustments the Dogs make here at halftime. Harmon, the quarterback, goes under center. Split backs in the backfield. Harmon going to take it now to the left. He's to the 35, to the 40, and has about 9 yards out to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, just took it around the end. He's been doing that all night, and seemed like we would have adjusted to that.
And we did open up in a 5-man front.
All right, 2nd down and 1 now for Pleasant Grove. And I tell you what, Dustin, we'll have to go down to you quickly after this next play, but we'll come down to you with the XL sideline mic after this 2nd down play. 2nd and 1 for Pleasant Grove at their own 43-yard line. They're in the 3rd quarter. They're going from our left to right, going right now on the left hash. Okay, Harmon under center, split backs behind him. Harmon handoff this time to Wiggins. Wiggins over the right side has a 1st down, and that'll be a 1st down, a pickup of about 6 on the play. Okay, down to you, Dustin. Okay, so Wiggins for 5 yards there, and a 1st down for the Pleasant Grove Hawks. They've got it now at their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Pleasant Grove at their own 48.
And if you notice, they're snapping the ball with about 2 seconds to go on the clock. They're trying to use as much clock as possible, and you can tell by the coaches looking at that play clock and letting it run all the way down before they center it.
Okay, 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap with 2 again. Here's a handoff going to Garrett. Garrett going left this time, and he's wrapped up by Ja'Cory Ware for no gain on the play. No gain there. 2nd and 10 for Pleasant Grove at their own 48.
Good play there by Ja'Cory. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that Pleasant Grove had a game plan, and they're sticking to it, and they've done a good job. They're trying to shorten this game, keep our offense off the field. Defensively, they're paying us man, shutting down the run, hoping that the passing game won't hurt them too bad. Close game, 2 ranked teams in the top 5 in the state of Texas. We just made more mistakes, and they've played a better ball game so far.
2nd and 10 for Pleasant Grove at their own 48. Okay, here's Harmon this time handing off to Garrett. Garrett coming to his right, trying to get to the outside 50, 46-yard line. That's where he is stopped. It'll be a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 4 for Pleasant Grove from the dog 46.
Well, I guess that's Preston down there. He was chewing on somebody.
Well, they got the edge on us. That's what he was upset about.
Okay, so the gain of 6 takes it now to 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for Pleasant Grove at the dog 46. 9:20 left to play in the 3rd. Pleasant Grove leading 14-13.
This is a big down right here. If we can get them off the field here, that'll be a victory for us.
All right, this time it's going to be 3rd and 4. They send Garrett motion left. Here's Harmon. He wants to throw it, throws it over the middle. This ball is incomplete, almost picked off. We had a great chance to come up with the pick. Rayvon Ingram couldn't quite bring it in.
That's all right. He knocked it down, and that's what we needed right there, a defensive stop. And they were going to him, and it was a good throw. He just reached in there and with his paw and knocked it out.
So the line of scrimmage is the Carthage 46, and they apparently are going to kick it away. Yes, Williams is in, and he's going to take about a 13-yard drop here to take this snap. Line of scrimmage is the dog 46. Now they have a player coming on the field late. Umpire rushes in to give Carthage a chance to sub if they want to. They do not. Here's a low snap. He gets it. Flag on the play. Whistle stops play. And I think they ran out of time there.
They did, looks like. About ready for Moochie to do something. They can't compete with his speed, so.
All right, here's the call. All right, first penalty of the ball game against Pleasant Grove. So that's a 5-yarder. Moves it back now to their 44-yard line. Moves it back to the 44.
Line judge calls something.
I'm not for sure they marked that off correctly.
Yeah, it should have been because they had 3rd and 4 or something like that. 4th and 4.
That's a larger penalty than 5 yards. I'm not for sure where the ball was before that, but
it was around the 45. But they marked it off from the stick rather than mark it off from the.
Yeah, well, Pleasant Grove fans are mad because they had a late player come on and then the official went over the ball. because when you change out personnel, you have to give the defense a chance to adjust on their personnel on defense. And when the official got off of the ball, they had about 3 seconds left to snap it, and they couldn't get off, so delay a game.
Okay, so they marked it off 9 yards. Now they change it. Now that's correct, a 5-yard mark off to the 48. There's a snap back to Williams. Head high snap. He gets off the kick. It's going to hit at the 17, and they down it at the 15-yard line. At the 15-yard line, 37-yard kick. And Carthage will have the football, trailing by 2 with 8:53 to play in the third. No, it's trailing by 1 point, 14-13.
Where are you listening from? Give me a text, 903-692-3836.
Well, that's what we needed a defense to do, come out after halftime. Pleasant Grove got the ball, get us a stop, put our offense back on the field. So good job there by the defense.
All right, so the Dogs up the line of scrimmage now at their 15. The ball is on the left hash. They're going from our right to left here in the third quarter, so they're going toward the north end zone. All right, Gunner this time is going to be under center. Offset out of the left. Now Dixon goes motion left. He's split out to the right. Here's Gunner, play action fake. He wants to throw it. Going deep middle. Going for Dixon. Deep middle. This ball is incomplete. Pretty good coverage back there by Pleasant Grove all the way down at the Pleasant Grove 38-yard line.
It was a little underthrown, but I think there was a little contact there, Otis.
It was, but I like that play design. Number 40 is going to our strength, so we max protect and just let Dixon go one-on-one. The ball's slightly underthrown, but we're going to win that battle more than we're going to lose it.
Yeah, he was really holding on 2 different occasions. The official didn't throw the flag, so 2nd and 10. Pleasant Grove leading 14-13 here in the third quarter with 8:43 left.
All right, Gunner going to be under center again. We've got Schumacher, a wing left. Now he goes over to the right side. Handoff goes to Tucker. Tucker to the 15. And let's see, to maybe the 17-yard line. Going to be a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Carthage from our 17.
We got a man down. See what happens here.
All right, it's going to be a timeout on the field. We'll take a break here.
Jeanette and Darcy at the Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage want to help you create a beautiful arrangement of fresh flowers and any other gift ideas. Not only can they handle all of your flower needs, they also have balloons, gift baskets, candy, and candles. Call Carthage Flower Shop at 903-693-3248 or stop by today to treat that special someone, no matter the reason.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
He got up and walked off.
Kevion Booty was the man down, but he's walking off. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for Carthage at our own 17-yard line. Ball is on the left hash. Bulldogs big play here. And coming in to replace him is going to be Karsten Williams. Big Karsten, 6 foot, 310-pound sophomore. All right, this time Gunner's going to be under center. He's got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Tucker Smith to his left in the backfield with him. Snap back to Gunner. Here they come on the blitz. Those to the right. This ball is caught for a first down.
He fumbled.
He fumbled, and Pleasant Grove came up with it. It was going to be a first down for the Bulldogs out across the 25-yard line, but he fumbled it. Pleasant Grove with the recovery.
And deep in our territory, too. 7:59 left third quarter. 14-13 we trail.
Another good play call. Had everything he wanted, just stripped him of the ball right there. Defense needs to stand up big here.
So the second turnover of the ball game, and both of them have been against the Bulldogs. That being another fumble there for the Carthage Bulldogs. All right, so now Pleasant Grove with it at the Dog 26. The Dogs moments ago had a stop. Need another one here. Here's Harmon running to his left. which is the strong side of the field, and great defense there by the Dogs. That was the strong side of the field there for Pleasant Grove, and we held him to about a 3-yard gain.
And listening to us from Crestone, from Amarillo, from Houston, Nash, Fairplay, Clayton.
Second down and 7 now for the Hawks at the Dog 23. 7:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Pleasant Grove leading 14-13. Hawks ranked number 4 in the state in Class 4A. Carthage number 1. Second down and 7. Here's Harmon. Harmon handing off this time to Wiggins. Big hole, 10, 15, 10, 5, and inside the 5, down close to the goal line. And that's going to be a first and goal for the Pleasant Grove Hawks.
Offensive line of theirs is just kind of taking us over, isn't it?
Yep, they whipped us. As a good run there.
That's a 22-yard gain down to the 1. It's first and goal for Pleasant Grove at the Dog 1-yard line.
Well, turnovers and mistakes so far really what's plagued us.
Pleasant Grove in a 5-team district along with Spring Hill. Pittsburgh is in there. Also Liberty Ilo and Gilmer. All right, here's Harmon. Harmon running himself and will not get in there. He's going to be short, so we've got to hold him here. If this would be one heck of a defensive stand if we can stop him. We've stopped them once, but now they're just inches away.
It was a great play by Rayvon Ingram. Filled a hole and stopped him short.
Now you look like they're on the 1-inch line, though.
Second and goal, inches away for the Pleasant Grove Hawks.
It's in between the goal line and the 1-yard line, so halfway.
Inches away from scoring here, which would give them a lead of 20-13 with the extra point to come. Okay, Harmon this time. Harmon keeps it over the right side, and he's in for the touchdown. So Ben Harmon with a 1-yard run gives Pleasant Grove the touchdown after the Bulldogs had the turnover.
Yeah, turnover's key.
And especially in a game like this, I hate to beat a dead horse, but they're really doing a great job of clock management. We've had the ball one time, it's 5 minutes on the clock.
Here's the extra point attempt by Williams. It's on the way, and he is perfect. 3 for 3 is Williams. Hawks lead at 21-13, 5:55 to go in the third.
First State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC equal housing lender, provides convenient, quick, and reliable control of your money with the FSB&T Smart ATM. Helpful technology that's close to visiting an FSB&T teller. You don't need deposit slips or envelopes. It provides instant deposits confirmation with all cash deposits immediately available. Check deposits print on your receipt with up to $3,000 available per business day. And FSB&T Smart ATM is awake 24/7, waiting for you at the First State Bank and Trust Convenience Bank.
Grace is one of the greatest truths we learn about God in the Bible. Grace tells us that though we do not deserve God's blessings, because of His nature, God offers us His blessings anyway. We all enjoy being the beneficiaries of God's grace. The Bible also tells us that we are to show grace to others as well. In Proverbs 3:27, we are told not to withhold good from others when it is within our power to do so. This is Monty Pierce, pastor at Central Baptist in Carthage. We are trying to learn together to be a people that shows grace to one another. Do you need a little grace? We invite you to join
Okay, here's
with
another
us.
sky kick.
On Sunday mornings, we have Bible
Williams,
study for
and
all
this time we
ages
take
at
it at the 26,
9:30, and the worship
going left
service begins
to
at
the 30
10:45.
and stopped at about
If you
the
can't join us
30-yard
in
line.
person,
So we
we're
took the
live
kick at the 26. The ball was on the ground, but it is down with contact to the ground. They came up with the football, but Carthage is going to have it at the 30-yard line.
Well, we're going to have to play mistake-free football now. Our running game is not existent. We're going to have to rely on Gunner and crew.
Yeah, I just think we need to calm down. I mean, there's still another quarter and a half left. We're only down by 8. We've been in positions like this before, so is our coaching staff. But offensive line, we got to go out there and open up some holes in the run game and get that going, because that just makes our offense that much more harder to defend.
All right, Gunner under center this time. Tailback is Tucker Smith. And handoff goes to Tucker. Tucker left side. and picks up 4 there. 4 on the carry out to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, he finally got to the outside a little bit, gained about 5. 5:34 left third quarter. We trail 21-13. And this is a game we need. Not that we need it to win. We need a game like this to make us work.
And, a 5-yard gain like that, that's a good amount of yards on the rush game. It opens up more, creates second and short.
Okay, 5-yard pickup out to the 35, 2nd and 5 now. Offset out of the left this time. Gunner under center. Gunner, play action fake, throws over the middle. This ball is caught. Great catch across midfield for a Howes AC first down. It goes to Kelvonte Dixon.
Outstanding hands catch. He caught that above his head with the defender right there. The great throw, great catch.
Yeah, and he was behind him, too. He was up in the air like rebounding the basketball from behind almost. Maybe it was just a spark right there.
19-yard reception, spectacular grab. You'll get to see that on Chalk Talk. Chalk Talk resumes this coming Monday, 12 o'clock noon at the Fieldhouse. 1st and 10 Dogs now at the Pleasant Grove 46. Here's Gunner, play action fake, and he falls down. He fell down. I think he tripped over someone's foot there.
And he tripped over one of the lineman's feet.
And that's going to be a 5-yard loss back. No, it's going to be more than that. It'll be 4 plus 2. That's a 6-yard loss back to the Dog 48.
You can probably contribute that to number 40. He was rushing in there, and our offensive lineman was having to back up.
Booty's back in the ball game.
All right, very good. 2nd and 16 now for Carthage from our own 48. Snap back to Gunner. Gunner wants to go with a screen, and this one's incomplete. That was intended for Mason Courtney, but they had a man right on top of him, and it goes incomplete. 3rd and 16 now for the Dogs from our 48.
They had that snuffed out completely.
Yes. Yeah, 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and basically 6 DBs. They were expecting a pass play there, especially as a screen.
So now it's 3rd and 16. Dogs looking to the sideline to get the call. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Okay, we're going to send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, wing right. Here's Gunner looking to throw. Great protection, throws left. This ball is caught for a first down by Kel Williams. That's going to be Howes AC first down across the 30-yard line.
He had all day to throw.
What an outstanding route by Kel Williams. He ran a deep comeback, but he faked like he was going to take it on the post in, stuck him, and came back to the sideline. Great throw, great catch.
22 yards there. Gunner caps now with 289 yards through the air. Of course, we only have on the ground, we've got 14. All right, now Gunner under center. 1st and 10 at the Pleasant Grove 30. Hand off to Tucker. Tucker trying the right side. Now going to go back to the left, try to get some running room. Now going to go back to the right, and he's going to lose yardage. He's shifted his field of pursuit there several times and lost 6 yards.
And you can't argue with being aggressive, but there's a point where you just sit down.
Well, especially against a defensive front that's this good. You can do that against some less talented teams, but against a team that's proven that they're good on defense, you're not going to be able to get those type of plays.
All right, so we send Williams and Dixon to the right. We've got a receiver split out to the left, a wing left. Gunner in 2nd and 16. Great protection. He throws right. This ball is caught across the 30 and out of bounds across the 25-yard line. So that's going to go from the 36 down to the 23, 13-yard pickup.
That's a good play right there.
Yeah, we got a double team on number 40. I like that.
Yeah, he didn't do anything that time. I was watching it myself.
And the defensive front for Pleasant Grove has done something that no other team has done to us this year, is caused us much problem in the run game. It pretty much shut us down. Got to the quarterback a few times on the key play down there inside the 10 right before halftime.
3rd down and 3 now for Carthage from the Pleasant Grove 23. Another big play right here. 3rd and 3. Twins to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Gunner wanting to throw left. He throws left. This ball is incomplete, intended for Williams at the 15. It'll be 4th and 3 for Carthage at the Pleasant Grove 23.
We go for these kind of deals. 3:03 left here in the quarter, third quarter, 21-13. We trail.
It was a great concept there. We stacked our receivers, ran a double slant. Williams ran the second slant, was open, just ball out in front.
And they were coming on a blitz with 5 men. We did a good job picking it up just a little bit out in front of them. Got his hands on it, but couldn't make the catch.
All right, this would be a 40-yard field goal, so we go for it on 4th down and 3 from the Pleasant Grove 23. A receiver split to each side. 2 backs in the backfield with Gunner. Here's Gunner looking to throw. They come with a blitz. This ball is tipped away. No, let's see. Who has it? Pleasant Grove does. What do you do? Fumble it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, describe that because I lost it, Otis. What happened?
Well, we was in the gun. He tried to two-step it and just got penetration, got hit, and fumbled.
Okay, Gunner had it, and he was
yes.
Okay,
he tried to double hitch it. Take 2 short steps with his feet, and the defender was there.
And turnover on downs like that's really what I call a turnover. But I think he was trying to hit Holcomb across the middle. He had some separation, but like you said, he double clutched it. He should have threw it on the first one. So need the defense to step back up and get a stop, not let them get 2 scores ahead. Because they definitely had the momentum.
I want to make sure I know how to score it. So they picked it up, didn't they? Is that right, Otis?
It went out of bounds.
It went out of bounds. Okay. All right, so 1st and 10 for Pleasant Grove from their own 28. Handoff goes this time to Garrett, and he's up the middle across the 30. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and he's getting good yardage because his line of scrimmage his linemen are pushing off the line, and we're not getting to hit him till he's already gained 3 or 4 yards.
That was Wiggins, and he gets up a little bit wobbly. He's going to stay in the ball game. Okay, the big tight end, defensive end, Jackson goes out. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 for Pleasant Grove from their 32. And again, this fast-moving ball game is down to 2:15 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Pleasant Grove leading it 21-13. Need a stop here, Dogs. 2nd and 6. Here's pitch out. Goes to Garrett. Garrett going left. Gets to the outside. 35. He has a first down at the 40. Flag comes in. Let's hope this is against Pleasant Grove because they have a first down if that play stands.
It looks like it's in the area of holding, but we'll see.
Mark, you remember those chutes?
Yeah.
I think they got some of those over there in Pleasant Grove because they're really playing low, and they're driving off hard into us and pushing us back.
Yeah, and we had him. It looked like number 80 should have took a better angle.
15-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, part of it, that play was going. He's got that right hand that's casted up, and he couldn't really grab a hold to him as if he had 2 good hands.
15-yard penalty against Pleasant Grove.
That's been the illegal hands of the face or something.
Illegal chop block.
Oh.
And we're going down with the 5 linemen and 2 linebackers and just 1 safety.
Yeah, I like it.
That moves it back to the 18. Okay, here's a pitch out going to Garrett. Garrett to his right across the 20 and to the 23, a pickup of 5 on the play.
I don't know who that was. I don't think that was number 33 or number 2. Is that Garrett?
Garrett was a ball carrier. That's right.
Okay, 3rd down now, Dogs. This is when we got to play. This is a big play right here.
Big down right here.
3rd down and 15. 3rd down and 15 for Pleasant Grove.
Look, see if number 40. Number 40's in the game.
So they've got it 3rd down and 15 from their own 23-yard line. Okay, Harmon under center. Garrett motion. Handoff goes to Garrett. Garrett going left to the 30, 35, 40.
Gosh.
Has a first down. He picked up the first down. He fumbled it.
They're calling him down.
He's down.
They're calling him down.
They're calling him down, so it's going to go from the 23 to the 43. 20-yard pickup, first down for the Pleasant Grove Hawks.
That was a good call. He did hit the ground.
Well, the plays that have really worked good for Pleasant Grove is when they go try to get to the corner with their blockers and they're pulling. And we did a pretty decent job in the first half of getting people out there, but whenever this half, we've only been able to get 2 guys out there on the edge, and they got about 3 or 4 blockers. It just opens up the hole. We should have got them off the field there.
So it's 1st and 10 now for Pleasant Grove. They get out of a 3rd and 15 there with a run of 19 yards. 1st and 10 now from their own 42. Here's Harmon going to the left side, and he's across the 45, and as to the 47, 5 yards on that carry. 2nd and 5 for the Pleasant Grove Hawks.
That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter unless they run another play.
No, they're going to let it run out. They ain't in a hurry to run plays.
Bulldogs trail by 8. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
Beat the heat with a GE room air conditioner from Carthage Furniture. Whether you need to cool one room or 5, Carthage Furniture can keep you cool. Choose from 2 models running on 110 volts or 2 models running...
Point margin, 8-point difference. They've scored 3 times. We've scored twice. Here's Harmon handing off to Wiggins. Wiggins over the right side and does not have the first down. He picks up 3, and it's going to bring up 4th down now and 2, or 3rd and 2.
Well, they're in probably 4-down territory right now themselves, fourth quarter with the lead. We need a turnover.
I don't know about that, Mark, as far as 4-down territory.
Well,
they probably.
I guess I'm thinking of Surratt.
Yeah.
Because we'll be on our own 20. Do that.
All right, so now it's 3rd and 2. It was 2nd and 5, so the 3-yard gain makes it 3rd and 2. The ball right on the 50-yard line. And again, they're taking it down on the play clock, down to 4, 3. Snap with 2. Here's Harmon to the right, and he is going to get a late surge and pick up 1 yard. He's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard for Pleasant Grove. The ball just across the dog 49-yard line.
Yeah, that's a big decision on their part because
we'll see.
Good teams win these type of games on both sides of this ball. We're down by 8. Good teams come back down by 8.
Well, more than likely they're going to put it in their playmaker's hand. That's 2 or 10.
So 4th down and 1. 4th and 1 for Pleasant Grove. They're going for it. They need just under a yard at the dog 49-yard line. Harmon this time rolls to his right. He's going to throws. This ball is caught for a first down to Cobb, and Cobb is out of bounds at the dog 43. They needed 1. They pick up 6.
Yeah, that's a good play call right there.
That's an outstanding play call.
We were all expecting that 1-yard burst, and he rolled to his right and threw it.
So 1st and 10 now for Pleasant Grove at the dog 43. 10:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cobb is incidentally the son of a man that Scott Surratt knows well in Texarkana. 1st down and 10 now at the 43-yard line. Here's Harmon handing off to Garrett. Garrett wrapped up for a loss. Wrapped up as soon as he got the handoff, a 2-yard loss. Lucky to hold on to the football.
Lister and company were there.
We almost took that handoff.
So a loss of 2 makes it 2nd and 12 now for Pleasant Grove at the dog 45-yard line. 10 minutes to play here in the ball game.
Got to play defense here.
Again, Pleasant Grove just eating up chunks of time in this ball game. I don't keep time of possession, but there's no doubt who's ahead there. And again, they're running it down. 4 seconds on the play clock. 3, 2, snap with 1. Here's Harmon handing off to Wiggins. Wiggins, pretty good size hole, 45-40, and he is down to the 35-yard line. He needed 12, and he gets 10.
Yeah, we have him on a good, long down, and we give him a reprieve,
So now it's 3rd and 10, 3rd and 2, pardon me, 3rd and 2 at the dog 35. 9:15 to go in the ball game. And they held that one literally to 1 second on the play clock and snapped it. They're letting it run down every time. Now it's down to 12. I guarantee you they'll take it below 5 here before they snap it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Snap with 1.
Oh, they're offside.
And they are offsides. Okay, that'll be a penalty against Pleasant Grove. Instead of 3rd and 2, it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and when you try to run that type of quick offense where you ain't got much time, opposite offensive lineman, you got a guy in front of you too that's quick, so you got to make a decision. And that was their big guy, number 40, I believe.
Well, Pleasant Grove has just really done a good job the whole game of converting on these 3rd longs or 4th downs, and we haven't been able to do that the whole game as well. So give credit to them. They've taken charge here the second half. They still lead 21-13 with 8:35 left in the fourth quarter. Good stop by the defense.
They are now literally holding it until 1 second to There's one again, and timeout call this time. They were not going to get it off. Timeout Pleasant Grove.
Did you know that Carthage Hardware does water testing for pools and spas? Stop by today to get your free analysis and pick up any chemicals you might need to get your pool ready for fun. With our full line of Clorox pool chemicals, cleaning accessories, and the best price in town on muriatic acid. We also have Diamond Crystal Salt product. Our new store hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 6 p.m., and Saturday, 7:30 to 2:30. So even those 8 to 5 jobs won't keep you from shopping with us. Find all this and more at Carthage Hardware, 320 West Panola Street in Carthage.
Every team knows that a two-point play can be a winning move. That's why our team at Tate Barber State Farm are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and saves you money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way that we're here to help life go right. Call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
Big play.
All right, 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 for Pleasant Grove coming up here. We've got 8:26 to play in the 4th quarter. It's a one-score game. Hawks up by 8, 21-13. They've scored 3 times. We've scored twice. The difference, a missed extra point by the Bulldogs, and we also missed a 28-yard field goal at the end of the first half.
And then turnovers.
All right, 3rd down and 7 now. At the Dog 40. Here's Harmon. He wants to throw it. Going to go deep down the right sideline. This ball is incomplete down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be now 4th and 7 at the Dog 40.
Well, do you give us the ball in case you don't make it in midfield, or do you punt it deep and hope their defense comes up big?
It's great pressure by Colin Lister on the quarterback there.
All right, 4th down and 7. And Pleasant Grove has not sent in Williams yet. He's not only their kicker, but their punter. So they're going to go for it. Going to go for it at the Dog 40-yard line. They lead by 8. All right, Harmon under center, as he has been the entire ball game. Harmon, 5-step drop. He wants to throw it. Throws over the middle. This ball incomplete. Dogs hold, and they're going to take over at their own 40-yard line.
I don't know.
That was I don't understand that call, for one thing. But it's all right. We came out on top of that. Game not over. We're down by 8.
I believe I would have made us go the length of the field.
Incidentally, Harmon, their quarterback, is now, 4 of 8 for 68 yards. We have 302 yards through the air. On the ground, we've got 5. All right, so Carthage now 1st and 10 now from our 40-yard line. Gunner under center. Offset out of the right this time. Gunner play action fake. Great protection. Throwing right sideline. This ball is caught. Great diving catch there for a Howes AC first down. It's going to be across midfield. Big pickup on the play.
Good catch. Good catch.
That was a great catch. The throw wasn't very good, but he scooped it off the ground. Another deep comeback route.
All right, gain of 16 on that pass. So now it's 1st and 10 for Carthage at the Hawk 44. They move the chains. The clock starts up again. Under 8 minutes to go now. Carthage trailing 21-13. Offset eye this time to the left. Gunner under center. Tight end right. Wide receiver each side. Play action fake. He's going to throw over the middle. This ball's caught by Dixon to the 30, 25, 20. He's to the 15, to the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. Big throw. A Howes AC first down to Kelvonte Dixon on the pass.
Well, between Dixon and Gunner, you can't say a word about the way they played the game tonight.
Yeah, that was just a quick slant. Dixon made one guy miss. Big gain.
All right, that would be a 37-yard pass. Now 1st and goal for Carthage at the 7-yard line. Gunner under center. And Gunner this time handoff to Tucker Smith. Tucker going to the left and loses yardage. The line of scrimmage was a 7. They're going to spot it at the 9, a loss of 2 on that running play.
We just cannot get any ground game going.
Well, number 40 wasn't even blocked, and he made the tackle. And number 44, the other big defensive end, didn't like he was blocked either and was maybe getting there to tackle.
So it's now 2nd and goal for Carthage from the Pleasant Grove 9. 6:45 left to go in the ball game. Got to have a score on this position. Got to have a score. Okay, Gunner in the shotgun here. We've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd and goal from the 9. Snap back to Gunner. Gunner rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw back to the left. Wide open. Caught it there. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a 9-yard touchdown pass for the Dogs. And we've crept closer now within 2 points. The pass going to Kel Williams. That is a Carthage Hardway touchdown.
Really good play call, and really they ran it to perfection. Everybody rolled to the right, and he went across the grain to the left and was wide open out there.
There's a tight end. Nobody saw him cross the field.
All right, so that was with 6:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Carthage is going to go for 2 to tie it up here. 19-21 is the score. Hawks up by 2. We put it on the right hash for this 2-point conversion. Gunner under center. Gunner, 3-step drop, looking right, throws. This ball is caught. Great catch there by by Holcomb. Holcomb with the 2-point conversion catch, and we've got a tie ball game, 6:28 to go.
Cardiac kids, come back now.
Yep, and it goes back to that short field. I mean, not that we wouldn't have scored, but that helped getting the ball on our own 40.
Well, that was just a great catcher by Holcomb. We did kind of a wheel route with the tight end, and he caught it on the backside of the helmet of the defender and was able to hold on to it and get a foot in the bounds in the back corner. So great throw there by Gunner, and great catch there by Holcomb.
Gunner's having a heck of a game. We just can't run.
Well, sometimes you just have to say Uncle Mark and throw it.
Right.
All right, so the Dogs now have tied it up. Again, the Carthage Hardware touchdown, a 9-yard pass to Kel Williams, and then the Bulldogs stop extra point. The 2-point conversion pass was good to Caden Holcomb, and now it's a 21-21 tie with 6:28 to go in the ball game. Again, 2 defending state champions. 3rd time in the last 9 years that Carthage, a defending champion, has played a defending champion. The other 2 times against Henderson in 2011 and Gilmer in 2010. Okay, but Garcia has it teed up. And let's see, Piedra is not in the ball game, so that means probably no sky kick here. Garcia will try to send it deep. And here's this is not extremely deep. They're going to come up and take it at the 14, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was not his best right there. And we have pretty good coverage. He returns it 16 yards to the 30.
Well, we usually like to have them around the 30, 32 anyway, especially when we pooch kick. So I'd call that okay. 6:23 left in the ball game. 21 up.
Stopped by Jalen Brooks on the kickoff.
Okay, Jalen Brooks in there on the stop for the Dogs. And so it's now 1st down and 10. Jalen, incidentally, is a 5'7", 180-pound senior linebacker. Okay, now Harmon under center for the Hawks. Handoff to Wiggins. Wiggins, pretty good size hole, 35 out to the 40. And he picks up a 1st down on that 10-yard carry. They'll move the sticks.
Well, yeah, sure will, and that's right up the gut, what that was. Just staying with their game plan.
Yes. We got to have a big stop on 1st down.
So 10-yard gain, and now it's at the 40-yard line. Defense looks over to Darren Preston, the coordinator, to get their call.
Yeah, it makes them, like you say, play behind the chains, and when they're ahead of the chains, it's hard to beat them.
And they're eating up clock right here. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4. They snap it with 3. Hand off to Wiggins again. Wiggins over the right side for 5 more to the 45. 2nd and 5 for the Hawks at their 45.
Somehow they found a spot up in that middle that they're working.
Well, they're playing really, really low to the ground, the offensive linemen, and their backs are running hard, and they're getting off the ball fast and getting into us.
They're hungry. You can just tell. They smell it.
5:10 left to play in the ball game. Again, this is going to be by far the fastest game in elapsed time that we have had this year. Gosh, it's not even 9:40 yet. Okay, here's Harmon. Harmon handing off this time to a new running back in there. He tries the right side, and he's got 5 out to midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you take turnovers away, we ought to be, a missed field goal or two, we ought to be ahead in this ball game.
That was Nick Martin. That was not Wiggins or Garrett, who are their usual running backs. In fact, I see Wiggins out there, 33, but Garrett must be on the sideline. 4:35 left to go. 2nd and 5 for Pleasant Grove. And, of course, you know what their strategy is here. They want to take it down the field and just run time off the clock, not leave us with much time, and try to score. Here's Harmon. Harmon trying himself on the right side, and he's going to be stopped for a short gain there. It's going to be a gain of just 2 on first down to bring up 2nd and 8 from the dog 48.
Yeah, and that's what we need. We need to make them do a second long and make them kind of get out of their game. Maybe have a good penetration on here, make it 3rd and long, and then that's something they're not used to doing.
So it's now 2nd and 8. The Hawks are going from our right to left here in the 4th quarter, and they have the ball now on the right hash. We're under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Tied to up 21-21. Here's Harmon. Harmon going to Garrett. Garrett trying the left side, gets away from one tackler, and then picks up about 4 extra yards after dodging one tackler. It goes from the 48 to the 41. He needed 8, and he got 7 on that. Garrett did.
Looked like we had him right there at the line of scrimmage or a little past it. Big defensive play. We're down to 3:26 left.
Well, they got a good field goal kicker, so they just trying to use up some clock and get in field goal range.
They've got 2 timeouts left. They will snap this with about 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 21-21 tie. It's 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Hawks from the dog 41-yard line. Let's go defense. 3rd down and 1. Handoff goes to Wiggins. Wiggins with the first down. He didn't need much, and he didn't get much. He needed 1. He gets 2. Another first down for Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, 2:57. We have to start thinking about maybe taking some timeouts here. Because you're right, Otis. They're just playing to get down around the 20.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove just does a good job when they go outside with their blocking outside that perimeter. They just do a real good job of it. And you can see why with this new offense they started in last year and won the state championship, they're just real good at it. Linemen are doing a good job. It's more or less, like you said, though, just trying to get them a good stop on first down and force them in long situations on 2nd and 3rd down.
All right, less than 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Harmon under center. Pitch out to Garrett. Garrett's going to try the right side. He's got some running room, 35, and he falls forward to the 30-yard line, a gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, and he scored. Looked to me, he jumped for 5 of that. 2:14 left.
Timeout, Carthage. That's the Scarborough Realty timeout for the Dogs.
Bauer Furniture in West Panola in Carthage has been a family-owned furniture store since 1963, always offering quality home furnishings at an affordable price. Bauer offers 100 Lazy Boy rocker recliners to choose from. 50 different living room suites are in stock, and over a dozen dining room suites are there for your choosing. Remember that Bauer offers free delivery, free disposal, and financing is available with approved credit. All of this and more is why people drive from all over the Arklatex to shop at Bauer Furniture in Carthage.
All right, we have 2:14 left to play in the ball game. Pleasant Grove has it at the dog 30-yard line. This is to be the exact distance that Williams hit a 47-yarder against Gladewater. So they are in field goal range. 2nd down and 1 for Pleasant Grove at the dog 30. They have 2 timeouts remaining. We do too. And they're eating up clock on every snap. 2nd and 1 at the dog 30-yard line.
And making no mistakes.
That's right. They have no turnovers in the ball game.
And probably only 1 or 2 penalties.
They got 3.
3.
3 for 25. Okay, here's Harmon. Handing off to Wiggins. Wiggins stopped for no gain. No gain there for Wiggins, and now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
Oh, they need a big stop here, for sure.
But he got it right in the middle of the field. Okay, another timeout called. I guess that's another Scarborough Realty timeout for Carthage. Timeout on the field.
Are you looking for a new home or property in the East Texas area? Maybe you're searching for that first home or even that dream home that you've been saving for. Maybe you have a home or property to sell but haven't been successful on your own. If so, call Scarborough Realty Group. Now, whether you're looking for something in Carthage, Henderson, Marshall, or even Longview, Alan and his staff at Scarborough Realty Group have listings to fit anyone's needs. Give them a call at 903-263-2150. That's 263-2150. Scarborough Realty Group.
At Hope Community Medicine, caring is everything, whether you need OB services, medical, dental, or behavioral health. Our winning team has 5 convenient locations to serve you and your family.
Whoa.
Hope Community Medicine accepts Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance providers, and a sliding fee discount is available to those families who have qualified. We are proud to salute all area football teams and wish each team a safe season. This is Gabrielle West, Marketing Director with Hope Community Medicine, where we are founded in faith and focused on family. Now serving you in Center, San Augustine, and Tenaha. Se habla español.
All right, Carthage has used their second time out. They've got one left, and I don't know whether it was their primary goal to get it in the middle of the field, but that's what that run did. It was over closer to the right hash than it is right now, and it's right in the middle of the field now. 3rd down and 1 for Pleasant Grove at the dog 30-yard line.
We need a stop right here bad and make a decision whether they kick a field goal from there or not.
3rd down and 1 for the Hawks. Pleasant Grove 4-1 for the year. Carthage 4-0. Okay, Harmon up to the line of scrimmage. Harmon fumbles it, picks it up, and let's see. It's going to be today. We say that we've got it, but it's going to be 4th down, I believe.
He fell back.
Let's see. No signal yet.
We got it.
We got it. Oh my goodness! Big turnover there. That's their first turnover of the ball game, and that is a huge one. Wow. They were in great. They were in field goal position if they just hold on to it. Their kicker, granted it would have been a long one, but Harmon coughed it up. He fumbled it. We got the recovery. Okay, Dustin, can you tell us who fell on it?
Colin Lister.
Yeah, Lister came up. I thought the quarterback had it, but I guess when he went down for it, it popped back out, and we were able to get on top of it.
He might have wrestled it out from under.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell when they all come in there from my viewpoint on the field. So we still got one timeout, 1:58, plenty of time to work down the field. No need to rush something or make a mistake.
All right, 21-21 tie here. Dogs with it now after the first turnover of the ball game for Pleasant Grove.
Wow, and they're still staying man. They might want to rethink that.
All right, we've got Kel Williams split to the right. We've got 2 receivers to the left. We've got 3 to the left. Gunner in the shotgun. Gunner looking right. He throws. This is caught by Kel Williams and out of bounds. That's going to be a House AC first down after a pickup of 11.
Great pitch and catch, down and out. Good catch. 1:53 left. We have the ball. The score is tied 21-21. It would be fitting if we kicked a field goal to win this game.
If they stay in that man, it's probably going to be a touchdown here.
First down and 10 for Carthage at our 41. The ball is on the right hash. We're going from our left to right here in the fourth quarter, headed toward the south end zone. Gunner this time is under center. Twins to the left, 1 to the right. Here's Gunner throwing to the right. This ball is caught by Dixon. Dixon out of bounds. He steps out of bounds, stopping the clock, and that's going to be a gain of 3 more to the 44.
We'll take that. Stop time. Got plenty of time here with 1:49 left. Score tied 21-21. We're a quick strike offense. And like Otis says, sooner or later, if you keep leaving this man on man, we got 1 or 2 out there that can get away.
All right, we send Williams and Dixon to the left, and we've got a receiver to the right. That'd be Roe Garrett. Now Williams goes motion left. Okay, snap back to Gunner. Gunner wants to throw it. Great protection. Throws left. This ball is caught there by Williams. Williams going to have another House AC first down. There's going to be a pickup from the 44 across to the Pleasant Grove 45. Pickup of 11.
Good play again. It's down and out. Good pitch. Gunner is having a heck of a ball game.
All right, we're now down to 90 seconds to play. Gunner in the shotgun. 90 seconds to go. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Snap back to Gunner. Here comes a big rush. They get it to Tucker. Tucker to the 40. Tucker to the 35. To the 30. Down to the 25-yard line. Another House AC first down as the Dogs pick up 19 on that play.
Well, when Tucker needed to shine, he shined, didn't he?
And I like how he protected the ball. Had a defender coming from the backside, and he put 2 hands around it.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Dogs at the Pleasant Grove 26. 1:07 left to go in the ball game. Clock is counting down. We have 1 timeout left. They've got 2. 60 seconds to play in the contest. 1st and 10 now at the Pleasant Grove 26 and a 21-21 tie. Gunner in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Snap back to Gunner. Gunner going left. Deep sideline. This ball is incomplete. Out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 now from the 26.
Yeah, we just hope, we can gain at least 10. Of course, we want to score a touchdown because it completely puts them out of their element to have to throw the ball. 46 seconds all that's left in the ball game. We need to get it at least in our guys' field goal range.
Well, I've seen both of our kickers hit one from 50, but that was in practice, not on Friday nights in a close ball game. Okay, 2nd down and 10 for Carthage from the Hawk 26. Snap back to Gunner. Gunner, great protection again. He throws right. This ball is caught by Roe Garrett. Garrett to the 15. Garrett inside the 15. That's going to be a Howes AC 1st down. The Dogs trying to push him forward. He goes to the ground. That's going to stop the clock. A pickup of 14. Another Howes AC 1st down. We're in the Kelly's Collision red zone.
And we also are in field goal range. We've missed 2. We missed extra points tonight, but.
All right, now down to 28 seconds and ticking. We've got 1 timeout left. The ball is on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. 20 seconds to play in the ball game. Gunner in the shotgun. Snap back to Gunner. Gunner looking left. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw to the end zone. This ball is tipped incomplete down there at about the 1-yard line. 11 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was good defense. The guy reached in there and grabbed that arm and pulled it away from the ball there, I thought.
All right, the ball is on the 12-yard line. We have 11 seconds left and 1 timeout in a 21-21 tie. So we have a timeout left in the bank here that we can use if it's completed in the field of play, and we have to stop the clock to get the field goal group in. Now down to 8 seconds on the play clock. We need to get going. 5, 4, Gunner under center. 3, 2, 1, snap with 1. Pitch out goes to Dixon. Dixon going to his left. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Dixon scores. Dogs with a touchdown. Dixon, Kelvonte Dixon scores from 11 yards out with 3 seconds left to go.
And I believe that's the first play I don't think we've run that play with him.
No, we motioned. Dixon was split out wide. We motioned him into the backfield and pitched it to him. And he got the edge and ran over the last defender into the end zone.
Oh, Moochie. You can tell when Moochie knows he's got a bead. It's just another gear he puts it in.
Kelvonte Dixon with the touchdown, 11 yards, 3 seconds to go. Carthage up now 27-21. And the extra point to come here. Garcia in to attempt it. There's the snap, the kick away. This one is up, and it is good. So Piedra, remember, missed an earlier extra point. This time Scott goes with Garcia, and he kicks it through. It's 28-21, 3 seconds to go in the ball game.
All we got to do is squib kick, I think. Isn't that right, Otis?
That's it.
What a game between 2 top 10 teams. One of them had the slow down method. One of them was a quick score. Turnover is what killed them in the end. Turnovers had already killed us until that last drive.
But going back when they had that 4th down play and they went for it on their 40-yard line, to me that was a big momentum swing in the ball game. And that kind of got us going.
3 seconds left to play. Carthage up 28-21. In case you just joined us, Carthage took a 7-0 lead. It was tied up 7-7. Carthage up 13-7. Pleasant Grove 14-13. And that was the halftime score. Pleasant Grove upped it to 21-13. We tied it up 21-21, and we've just scored with 3 seconds left to take a 28-21 lead. And it appears that the win streak is going to be intact as we go to district play with a 5-0 record. It'll be next week here at home against Van. Remember, the big tailgate celebration is next week, and there's 3 Cowboys coming in. Let's see, Ed Too Tall Jones, Eugene Lockhart. I know he's been here before. Too Tall is not. And I think Nate Newton is the 3rd one. So some Cowboy stars going to be here next week for the tailgate get-together.
Oh, Too Tall, boy. I don't tell how many balls he knocked down. They didn't keep a stat for that, I don't guess, but he's definitely never can be beaten his record.
Okay, Scarborough Realty timeout called by Scott Surratt. We'll take a break here. 3 seconds to go. Carthage up 28-21.
It's a fact. One of the best places to get a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle is at a new car dealership. For instance, like XL Ford in Carthage. Hey, this is Tim Bush. Right now at XL Ford, we've got a good inventory of new car trade, auction deals, and direct buys priced under $10,000. I'm talking cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs priced less than $10,000. Come check it out. We're right on the loop, right on the price at XL Ford in Carthage or at xlcarthage.com.
Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop is here to solve all of your auto glass needs. From a chip in your windshield to a door window adjustment, Monroe Brothers can do the job. Write down their new phone number, 903-690-6806. That's 690-6806. Let their new auto glass manager, Al Luthborough, schedule your next appointment. Offering a lifetime warranty on their work, fleet and insurance repairs are welcome. Call today, 690-6806. Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop, Highway 59 North in Carthage.
Okay,
They'll even come to you.
Before the kickoff, I saw Coach Surratt and Coach Preston with a discussion about what they were going to do. And here's a short kick, and they field it at the 44, and that runs 1 second off the clock. 2.1 seconds to go in the ball game. 2 seconds and 1/10 of a third second left to go.
Well, you play 10 guys in center field here, don't you, Otis? Because they have one play to do it, and they're not used to doing it.
And they'll have it at their own 44. At their own 44-yard line. Again, 2.1 seconds left to play in the ball game. And they are taking much longer than usual over on the sideline, getting this call ready. They may have to use their timeout.
Might as well.
Yep, they've got 2 left. And they called a timeout. Okay, timeout called by Pleasant Grove. They got 1 left. We'll be back.
James Lester here with J&L Automotive. Are you tired of your car or truck waiting to be repaired? Come see our staff of senior ASC certified master technicians. We do all types of repairs on foreign and domestic vehicles. We specialize in auto diesel, Ford, Cummins, and Duramax. No repair too large or too small. We offer pickup and delivery and also light and heavy duty wreckers with very reasonable rates. So give us a call. We handle it all. 903-938-8400.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa Cashback at Panola National Bank. Member FDIC.
All right, the Bulldogs have 3 players drop back 36 yards. 2 seconds to go. Here's Harmon. He wants to throw. He throws over the middle to Cobb. Cobb has it. He throws over to the far side to Jackson. Jackson to 35, 30, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds, and Carthage has won this one here by a score of 28-21.
All right. Good job by the Bulldogs here at the end of the ball game. What a difference a minute and a half makes. We'll be back for Larry's stats right after this.
67 years. That's how long Pippin Motor Company has proudly been serving Carthage and the East Texas area. Hello, this is Coy Powell, and we have a great lineup for October. How about a 2018 Chevy 1500 Crew Cab LT for only $33,399? A 2018 Buick Enclave for $7,000 off MSRP. A new Tahoe for under $46,000. These are just a few of the great deals going on only at Pippin Motor Company, located at 1300 West Panola in Carthage, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
This is Brad Esco with Hudson Financial Group. Come join us along with Pippin Motor Company, Hometown Realty Group, the Bulldog Stop, Kelly's Collision Center, and Chicken Express on Friday, October 12th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. outside the Bulldog Stadium gate for some food and fun. Come meet former Dallas Cowboys Too Tall Jones, Nate Newton, and Eugene Lockhart. There will be dollar dogs cooked by Bo Willis and will be under the tent provided by Foley Reynolds. All proceeds will be given to the CHS Athletic Boosters and the CHS Band. Stop by any of our sponsors and buy your chance to win some of the great prizes, including 2 Dallas Cowboy tickets. See you soon, and go Dogs.
Darnell Pest Services is a full-service pest control and termite eliminator servicing residential, commercial, and industrial properties. They specialize in spider, ant, bee, roach, rodents, fleas, and termite elimination. For a free estimate and inspection, call 903-471-6400. 903-471-6400. Welcome home, Chad Darnell. Darnell Pest Services.
Serving the great state of Texas.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
No. Oh, you don't think so? Okay. Friday night at Bulldog Stadium, homecoming for the Carthage Bulldogs. And Dee Pope was crowned homecoming queen before the contest got underway. And when we started the football game, the Carthage Bulldogs took the lead on a 47-yard pass to Kelvonte Dixon, 7-0 Dogs, 8:41 to play in the first. Pleasant Grove came back to tie it up on a 4-yard run by Bruce Garrett. It was 7-7, 11:53 to play in the second. The Dogs then regained the lead on an 86-yard pass to Tucker Smith, but the Bulldog extra point was wide to the right. Carthage led 13-7, 4:40 to play in the half. Pleasant Grove took the lead with 2:54 to play in the half on a 33-yard run, to James Wiggins. The extra point made it 14-13 Pleasant Grove going into halftime. Late in the first half, the Dogs missed a 28-yard field goal, which would have given them the lead at the half. In the third quarter, Pleasant Grove upped their lead to 8 on a 1-yard run by Ben Harmon with 5:55 to play in the third. It was 21-13 Hawks. The Dogs came back and tied it up, however, with 6:28 to play in the fourth quarter on a 9-yard pass to Kel Williams and a 2-point conversion pass to Caden Holcomb. We had a 21-21 tie with 6:28 to play. The Dogs then scored on an 11-yard run by Kelvonte Dixon with 3 seconds to go. The Garcia extra point was good, and Carthage wins the ball game by a score of 28-21. Here are the unofficial statistics in the ball game. Carthage with 14 first downs, Pleasant Grove at 18. On the ground, Carthage with 14 yards, Pleasant Grove 274. Through the air, Carthage 20 of 30 for 422 yards, Pleasant Grove 5 of 9 for 94. So the total yardage, Carthage 436 and Pleasant Grove 368. Carthage had 2 turnovers in the ball game, Pleasant Grove with 1. Carthage with 2 penalties for 20 yards, Pleasant Grove 3 for 25. The Dogs did not punt. Pleasant Grove punted twice for a 36.5-yard average. The Pleasant Grove Hawks are 4-2 as they go into district play next week. The Carthage Bulldogs are a perfect 5-0, and the Dogs tie a school record with their 31st straight victory, tying the record of the 2008, 9, and 10 Dogs that also won 31 in a row. Once again, your final score Friday night from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas. 2 state defending champion teams going at it. And the final, Carthage 28 and Pleasant Grove 21. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen.
Well, Otis, that was a good ball game.
One of the best I ever seen. Well coached on both sides. Both teams got better tonight. It's just unfortunate one team had to lose, and I'm glad it was them. But both teams probably deserved to win tonight. Great ball game.
We may want to take a few commercial breaks. Coach Surratt got interviewed. He hadn't talked to the team yet. I still see him over there talking to a couple of Pleasant Grove people that he probably knew when he was in Texarkana. So if y'all want to take a couple of commercial breaks, we'll come back and try and get the interview when he gets through talking to the team.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oilfield maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Hey folks, it's Matt Farrer
and Seth Martin.
The summer clearance event is in full swing here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Right now you can get a 2018 Ram 1500 quad cab for just $28,746 plus TT&L.
Looking for a great SUV? We've got you covered.
The amazing new 2018 Jeep Renegade is nicely equipped for just $21,815.
You have a nice radio voice. I just want you to know that. We only have 3 left at this price, so don't miss out. Come see us today at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Fire and safety equipment salutes everyone living a safe lifestyle. Safe is what we are, not what we do. Find an extensive array of personal protective equipment at Fire and Safety.
Okay, Red, dead to you.
Coach, turned into a great ball game. Come down to the end, defense got a turnover, offense drove down the field. Give us your thoughts on the game.
Well, I thought their plan worked, number one, because, they were limiting us in snaps. They were snapping offensively every time in 1 second. So it was a short game. We didn't get a whole lot of snaps, and then we turned it over at the same time and missed fourth down conversions. And when that happens, they put us under a lot of pressure, but I can't say enough on how pleased I am. We just kept playing. Bad things happen. We just kept playing. And, I just told an interview guy that we're going to play hard first snap to last now. We may get beat, but we're going to play hard, and I think that's what you saw at the end.
We weren't able to run the ball very much against the good defensive front with our 2 defensive ends, but Gunner had a great game in the passing game, and the receivers did well. Offensive line did a pretty good job getting him time to pass.
Yeah, I thought we protected pretty well for the most part. I didn't think we run the ball well at all, and I know they had everybody up in the box, and they played us man, but there's still no excuse. I mean, we've got to be able to run the ball better, and we may make some changes. Who knows? But we got to do a better job.
You mentioned the turnovers and the missed fourth down opportunities. Defense, they bent, they didn't break. They gave up a couple of, third and fourth down conversions for Pleasant Grove, but they made the stops when they really needed to in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think we played very good defensively. I think Coach Preston would agree with that. But they do put a lot of pressure on. It's the only time we'll see that offense. This year maybe until we get if we got fortunate enough to play Liberty Hill, who knows? But we missed field goal, we missed extra point. We had 3-4 turnovers. We busted here on alignment and offense and defense. So we've got to get that correct. It was a big atmosphere, and a lot of them hadn't played in this big an atmosphere yet. And so I think you'll see us with experience. Our guys get the Friday night experience. We'll get better and better.
Coach, congrats on the win. We'll see you at home next week. Start district play against Fan.
Thanks, Red.
Okay, Mark, I need to mention something. I tell you what, in the excitement of the halftime, I gave the stats, and I failed to mention who the sponsor was for the second half kickoff, and I really regret that. So I want to make sure I get it in now and tell you that the second half kickoff was sponsored by the Carthage Sonic. Carthage Sonic here in Carthage. It's fall. It's the thing at Sonic. And, boy, they got a big special going on right now, or a big promotion going on as far as a product that they're offering. It's a classic or spicy Philly cheesesteak footlong. And I can already tell you that Beverly and I promised each other that we're going to go and get one while they've got it. I think it's just for a limited time. Again, at the Carthage Sonic, a classic or spicy Philly cheesesteak footlong. Boy, I tell you what, it looked great on TV in the ad. I mean, it really looked good. America's Drive-In Sonic.
You've been listening to Carthage Bulldog Football on your sports speech station, KGAS. Providing the play-by-play has been Larry Allen. Our color commentators tonight have been Mark Harris and Otis Amy. Dustin Burns has been the sideline announcer. Remember, stay tuned for the East Texas Scoreboard Show immediately following this broadcast. For the entire sports team, I'm Jerry Hansen saying, so long, everyone.